believer of what my mentor once taught me. Any job that you lose, you weren't. In many cases, you fired yourself in those situations. There are unruly managers and shit places, and those are definitely, worth contending about. I truly believe like a good 70 or 80% of it is just if you don't get the right attitude or acumen to work there, or you don't want to be professional about your work and be there on time as you're supposed to, fuck you. Make things difficult for
Yeah, but
everyone.
what's my 20?
That's not how you spell Spitfire.
Okay, I have the
Yeah,
stream
Spitfire was
on.
spelled F-A-G.
Stream is on.
Wow.
Wow.
Ah.
Yeah. How are we feeling about Spiral City today?
Hmm.
Man, it's just gonna be Lance in a coma.
True. Lance is dead.
No, he's not
Yeah,
dead.
it's like Heihachi. Lance is actually dead.
Lance
He
is
And then
will
he
Heihachi.
comes
not.
back to come the next DLC pass.
Not only the next DLC pass, but I will also include the limited time offer NFT Golden Mint Lance McKinley edition,
Oh God.
Oh man, like, did they even have like Heihachi
including
wearing his
each
mask in any of his costumes?
his mask.
Yeah, like before you found out he's Heihachi, but we totally know he's Heihachi because the the trailer fucking. Yeah, he was wearing this Tengu mask.
Oh yeah, yeah. But his hair was poking off from the side, so everyone's like, "Yeah, that's Heihachi." Let me get Apple Market Music going on, and then I guess we'll start to do our recaps for this week. If we got no other like brazen announcement, anything you guys want to really share with each other. All right. Well, who wants to give us our first recap then?
I'll start off. Lance managed to get to Solus with not Carlos. God, it's
Who
not
the
Myron
fuck?
either.
Who the
God,
fuck is Carlos?
Who the fuck is Carlos?
Is Carlos.
that's my schizophrenic me when I'm getting to make a move.
Hey, it's Ipori.
God damn it!
I bet I know you meant Nico.
Thank you. God, I'm having a brain fart. Nico. Lance, Lance managed to get Nico all the way to Solus. Just have him examined and make sure that he's perfectly fine. Plot twist: it's Lance who's actually not the good one because his soul's corrupted. And basically means that the enemies of reality have been using him as a backdoor means to get into our world. So Lance has agreed to attempt to purge the connections and remove the corruption that's in his soul. There's a possibility it may not work, and a possibility that it'll just kill Lance. Like that picking over there said, 50-50. No, get. And pretty much the whole thing would take a process of 2 weeks for Lance to see how that goes. Which is kind of sucks because like that means Lance misses his own birthday.
Well, no, if I said
Happy
2
birthday,
weeks,
Lan.
if I said 2 weeks, I meant a week. With that though, you mentioned Nico. What happened to Nico in all this? He was with you. You guys made the Solus together. What happened to him?
What month are we in again?
January. We're ending January with
Okay.
the next few sessions. I'm happy to see you
Wouldn't
too,
it
his
have been
friend. Mhm.
What ended up happening to Nico afterwards was that because he found out that he wasn't had anything to do with the corruption and whatnot, he simply decided that he would, get torn back to this thing. But he finds himself like more involved with what's going on in the world than he would rather be. Also, he may have been inspired to do some unique relic crafting because of all the stuff he's been introduced to. Also, Lance totally handed off Remix to him. It's like, take it. You don't even want this, do you, Lance? Not at all. Have fun! No retorts, by the way.
No backsies. Man, 2018 feels like a
So he's
fucking
been
age ago.
teleported by Steinwick. Yeah, he's been teleported by Steinwick back to Alistair's apartment.
No, that went to Garden Mythal.
You
You
can't go that far.
You can't send him that far. You sent him in front of the college dormitories, not at Alistair's apartment, since that'd be kind of weird. Alistair doesn't know.
And dangerous right at the moment.
Oh. Okay, since we're talking about Solus and all, Cyric, where are you?
I'm still in Solus. We didn't do much besides talking with Lance about what Line just spoke about. All I remember was sending Nico as close to home as he could. And the Discos were not too happy about Lance being corrupted.
I mean, that's something that Lance is figuring out for himself, and yeah. What's the developments in Solus been like since Belvedere?
Well, we're like maybe stop recruiting new people because we have twice now the somebody from the outside decided to become NDG to the group. I mean, fucking Venter tried the black hole the whole place. So I just shot him like point blank, Indiana Jones style.
Yeah, Indiana Jones style.
You were not having that. You really weren't fucking having it.
Yeah, add them Biden to make sure Santa wouldn't miss. Honestly, it's more like a fucking execution.
No, says Lance as he throws the pistol right at this guy's hand. It wasn't an execution, it was self-defense. You see, he's got a gun right there.
And then Belvedere turned out to be working for the heavenly, celestial heavenly bodies. And Sonic to kill him too. I'm just glad that he has AP2 up, so I was able to survive that attack. So I wait for it to fucking wake up. And while we're on the subject, he also took Alistair to Solus. Now he's getting help. We don't know how to quite fix Alistair yet. We know that it was using pure magic that got interrupted, so we'll have to figure out that later. Luckily we have Jeremy Timothy on the case.
Okay.
And well, we got a lot to take care of. I don't know how to proceed from here.
Slowly.
Yeah, honestly, I think that's the best approach, slowly. And and I was just thinking that with these developments in Solus about Venter and Belvedere, have you met any important figures that are within Solus that are trying to figure this out with where the traders, etc., etc.?
I mean, I mentioned Justicar O, I believe.
Sorry?
And you mentioned Justicar O, remember?
Yeah,
he inspected Lance personally. Yeah.
All right. And so with that sort of affair, Justicar O is investigating the situation with Belvedere and Venter. And it seems like, also the last little bit of news I think you need to share, at least with everyone, is how soon will everyone get their suit?
I believe you said like at the end of the week.
Yep, you can wait by the weekend.
Oh boy.
All right. And then the next we're going to go down on the list is to Edmund. Edmund boy, what are you up to?
Edmund came home from Gridiron to find Myron corrupting Victor.
Hi Trinity.
He's probably just going to be able to only hear and type to us instead because he's probably still at work. Continue, Edmund.
That's pretty much it. That's all he did. He tried to unlock the box that held Myron's ring, but that's it. That was his entire day.
Okay. We saw an old clip. Yeah, telling you his friends. And then, Kalis with Father Falcone. What's up with him?
Falcone called Novus, told him to send Omega. Or no, Falcone has to go pick him up. That was it. That was it.
Yeah, you were traveling.
Oh, so you call a post?
Yeah, so you traveled to Nelcro. Upon realizing there was a roadblock, you you took Derek with you. You and Derek dismounted and just approached on foot. Then you met with Perfect Novus, who was like, "Yeah, I can get you Omega. Do you have any way to get into the Laura Spire?" So, Perfect Novus is offering to write Falcone a, like clients elegantly put it, call-out post. Or at least the...
Yeah, that was basically the idea.
Yeah. And so Falcone is currently just waiting to, at the Nelco district to receive the van to drive out with it. And how's Falcone feeling about recruiting Omega and getting ready for this fight
Just
with
gonna
Belfry?
kill an angel. Break him over the knee.
Put one angel on my belt, Chief. Once I get that taste of angel blood, it's gonna be just game over for the rest of them.
God damn, it's gonna be game over for the rest of them. Okay. I think, well, actually, we're at a really ubiquitous spot. I think we're just kind of clearing up people's weekend activities. Because Lance is forth this week to take the cleansing. Falcone, you have your plans already, and working with that with Perfect Novus and getting Belphemy already. And, Edmund, you're at the Sauntering Stallion. I assume you're still trying to open the puzzle still, right?
No, I spent AP to do that.
Oh yeah, I'm aware. I'm just asking, like, in general though, like, because that was a weekend activity, if I'm not mistaken.
To open the puzzle box?
Yeah, to start opening the puzzle box.
No, you had me roll for it.
Yes, I'm aware.
Yeah, then
I'm just
he
saying
spent
when it
extra
happened. Yes, I'm aware.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I am aware of
Because
it.
he
I'm
came
not saying
home.
it's still open. I'm just saying that on the weekend, that's what you did, right? I
Yeah,
might have
'cause
worded it
he
weird. I
came home
apologize.
and-
Yeah. Okay, well, who would like to start first then?
Man.
Well, Lance is in hell.
Oh, what aren't I in hell?
He's not in hell. Ah!
It's
This is
so look.
literal, actual, for real hell.
Yeah, he's just having a nightmare right now. The nightmare's trying to cure us with retardation.
What?
What? What?
What?
No, I mean, do you want to go first then?
I mean, like, yeah, all his plan is just gonna be, it's like, hey, so, the faster we get this whole thing going, the battle.
Yeah, Lance trying to ask the acolytes around him, "Hey, can we speed up the process of getting me cleansed?" And they just start like shifting away from Lance, like, no, don't talk to me."
Fine, I didn't want to be an acolyte of silver anyways. Gosh, so fucking snooty around here. Look at me, look at me. I wear robes. I practice forbidden magic that isn't accepted by society. Woo! I'm watching something forbidden. I get a line, chuckle fucks.
Right, I'm gonna switch. No, I think we're gonna stay here for a bit longer. Lance, uh, we'll just have you start our week off with activity. Um, yeah, yeah, okay. No, I'm just starting to think of my timing for everyone else, but yeah, you're fine. So Lance, over the weekend that you'd been placed here, um, you had been given specifically like since they know that you are corrupted, they had given you a specific sort of lockdown to keep you away from anyone else to any potential corruptive. So you were self-isolated into a single room. Though understanding of the situation that your mom's also in the one of the containment units, you were given the room next to your mother.
Oh,
It's
that's
a
nice of them.
yeah, it's a narrow room. It's not a box, it's more like a rectangle. And you're very closed in.
All these
See,
rectangles make a squirrel.
the bed is very stern. It feels like no one's ever slept here, and the sheets are too pressed too finely.
Yeah, he
And
doesn't
whilst
even like pull the
Mhm.
sheets out. He just like leaves it like on top of the bed.
And lastly, you were removed of all of your relics and clothing. You were given a loincloth to cover yourself.
I didn't realize I became part of a nudist con. You know,
I'm
Well, the
sorry, a
reasoning
nudist con?
colony.
Connolly.
Well, the the acolytes of Solus will need to have to make sure every part of Lance is cleansed. So the regular clothing you have even leaves its own little bit of corruption of itself of the places you've
Oh,
been and around. When was the last
oh,
time
okay.
you narrated Lance washing his clothes, huh? But it's still got all I funk in there.
I didn't know we had to wash our clothes.
No, I didn't implement the dirty meter yet.
Oh shit! Lance would automatically lose it. He's from West Bay.
Yeah, I was about to say, you got that West Bay funk on you. It's going to take a while to get out.
I could
Lance,
spend like an
you think it's aura, but everyone just smells you.
it helps keep the enemies of reality away. They don't want to be next to my aura.
Ah! All eyes is leaving you alone. Ah! It's
See,
making my
look.
eyes water. Takes about a
Oh my
few.
god!
Go ahead.
I'm just curious. Could they
Okay.
actually take away
Yep.
the life steeple from Lance?
It is an artifact. I only said relics and your clothing.
Gotcha.
Yeah. They
Mm.
and artifacts. Like I've mentioned it with he just stepped away, but with Eevee, artifacts are rather unique. They are some of the few items that are able to be able to spawn within will. Relics usually can't, and if they do, they have a very specific reason or flaws with it. Artifacts are like, nah, they're the de facto.
The
It'll
exception.
work. hmm Of course, there are things that can take away artifacts. Haven't explored it, haven't met it. Don't worry about it yet. Um, while you're in this isolation chamber, Lance, of a very small room, um, you were recently placed in here, and it had only been about a few minutes before you had realized how dreadfully dull whole experience is going to be for you, because there's no music or TV or anything to entertain you, Lance. You're just in this room. It's gray, no window, very dimly lit room with a single candle. The only thing of entertainment would be to watch the shadows of the flame dance to the candle.
Yeah, for some reason the shadow, the candle, the shadows is bobbing to the beat of like Spanish Flea. No. Spanish Flea is like the one that goes like do 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 do
Oh.
do 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 do.
Yeah. So, how
Oh, the
would
thing
this
is,
experience be for Lance?
um, just one more thing to ask: does Lance still have the manual? Well, they
Mm,
took that too.
they would have taken everything from your possession.
Oh. I guess it's just time to for Lance to like finally like lay down and start thinking about, kind of process everything he's been through. So in his own head, he's like closing his eyes because like he would have to just take some sleep, and he's kind of like going. He's not like immediately falling asleep. He's like trying to walk towards sleeping by listening through all the things that have happened, and I don't know exactly when he would accidentally pass out. Either between
Bank
like him.
heist, golf
No,
times
no.
at the West Bay City Hall.
This isn't a clip show. We ain't going to all Lance's hijinks. It would just be like mostly like Aventura, the village of Aventura, the Undertown, stuff like that.
Lance, you sit up immediately. Ah, fuck, I didn't go to Undertown.
Ah, I'm sure that's not gonna have a. That's not gonna bite me in the ass later.
Doors swung wide open. There is once again just a
Occupido.
well, no, the door is swung immediately wide open in your isolation chamber, revealing uh a just a car ooh and his two adjuncts. He stares at you with his impressive gaze as one of his members, the man on the left, rushes up to you. The man on the left has pale skin, black hair, pencil mustache, and a little bit of a pencil goatee as well. Still has the silver key on as well, and he has a symbol that all three of them share. He says to you, "Hmm, the Justicar, ooh, will now begin the process of cleansing. You will be left alone with him, and you are to remain stationary on the table and follow all of Justicar oo's orders to the T. Is that clear?"
Yeah. What, you expect me to do something else, huh? I just want this
The
over with.
Yeah, the man doesn't respond as he leaves you alone. Both adjuncts would leave the room and let Justicar ooh, an impressive 6'1", 6'2". He wears the silver outfit. He wears a silver outfit made of different fabrics. You're certain his outfit's a little bit more with like metal bits. He has metal pauldrons for some reason. He has an impressive mask that's black. It's not silver, just black. And uh, from that
Kind of
mask,
clashes.
his eyes are black as coal. He just gives you
Kind
an
of clashes the whole
unflinch.
outfit with that.
Mhm.
Lance is
Uh,
like
he,
that kind of just clashes your whole outfit. The black mask. I don't know, maybe yellow fits with the silver.
that's it. No, lay down.
He does. He does it. So I realized all my like as Lance is sitting down and doing this, though, I realized all my problems started when I was born.
Justicar ooh walks to the side of the bed and places both of his hands above you, Lance. kind of like a marionette holding his hands out stretched. The palms underneath him begin to glow a bright silver, like lights glaring at you.
Huh.
This will be painful.
I'm sorry. I'm still hooked up on. I'm still like. Okay, sorry. I'm still like fixated on the mask. What did you say? And that's what the pain starts.
It would feel like every inch of your body starts to slowly and surely catch on fire. Every portion of your veins catch a itch that you can't scratch, Lance. And whilst you try to writhe in pain, you realized you're fixed onto the bed. The silver light is intense. It's like being in a tanning bed, just being hit by these two very strong light sources.
Man, I wonder what Edmund's doing right now.
Is that what running through Lance's head?
Like, he's thinking like everyone. Wondering what everyone else is doing at the moment. He's desperately trying to like, pretend he's not Dale.
Make me
You
a
can tell him.
strength check to see if you pass out, Lance.
Just, give me a second.
I can't give you a second longer. I Lego fall apart.
Oh, the Lego pygmy fell apart, and you're just laughing though. That's a 9, Chief.
You grit your teeth. You're able to buckle through the pain. You hear just a Karu go, impressive. Though, you will need to endure a lot longer. There's clear signs on your soul of corruption. Find strength, McKinley. This will not be easy. And again, the intensity, as if you didn't think the intensity could have gone any stronger, Lance, it is raised to another level. Now your skin feels like it's being flayed. Your very nerves feel like they're on their its last bits and edges of strength. At this point, you're not even sure if you're feeling the pain or if you become so numb to it. And make another strength check for me.
Can I junction this?
No.
Oh. That's a 9.
On the principle of just rolling another fucking 9, yeah. You're able to keep one eye open, Lance. It's you actually get a glimpse of what's happening to you. You can see like this blackish apparition growing out of your chest, and it's as it's being forced to see the silver light, it gets melted ever so slightly. It's taking a while though, and these black shadows are like tree roots that stem from your chest and are slowly being pulled out of you. I don't know if you guys have ever seen a tapeworm come out of of a praying mantis. It's sort of something like that, where the parasite within Lance is slowly being forced out of him.
Oh, oh, that's not in me. That wasn't in me, was it?
Make an intelligence check.
Thank you for making me gag in the middle of cashing out a customer.
I'm happy I could. I was looking for a 4, Lance. You swear you saw the face of a man coming out of your chest in shadow form, reaching out towards you, and that is when you blank out, Lance. Unable to control any longer your senses to stay conscious. You you fall into a blacked out unconscious state. We do follow you a bit though, as we follow you, Lance standing in emptiness of a fog, like in a dark room where there's little wisps of clouds, of white pearlescent clouds, just barely blocking the vision around Lance. He'd be in the dome-like area, and the ground underneath him would be this black, wispy space. You've been here a few times. This is your subconscious.
It gets more and more empty by the day. Don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing yet. Well, no, it's on the TV.
A
It
TV
just flicks
appears.
on.
Yeah, a chair. Lance, your home, the rocking chair your mother would sit on would appear, and the chair, and a house, and the TV at your living room would appear in your mind. In fact, the whole living room slowly begins to build itself on the thought of.
Slowly sits down and flicks on the TV. No,
When you
there's
flip,
anything good on today.
when you flip the TV on, you hear, you hear metal clanking noises. Clunk, 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 clunk. And when you turn to investigate the noise, there is God's Rockabye, a Dullahan floating. He is missing his helmet. A Dullahan is a animated floating set of armor.
He just kind of takes it back because he's never seen Gaunt's Walkabout in such a state before. Why did you? When did you get a body? When did you get legs and all that?
Hmm. Good day, Master McKinley. I am God's Rockabye. It's a pleasure to
What the hell?
finally meet you.
What the hell? You started able to talk?
Well, we're in your subconscious, Master McKinley. By the way, curse words are very unbecoming of a gentleman as yourself and I.
Fuck you, God's Rockabye.
Fuck you!
I didn't realize I was British.
British?
Dios
No,
mío.
no, no. You were raised with good intentions and a noble spirit. I am the personification of that.
That's be the personification of these fucking hands.
What? So why are you here now?
What do you mean? I'm always with you, Master McKinley.
I mean, all the other times I've been in my head, you never appeared like this before.
Well, you've never been in a state where you're so unconscious. Sure, dreams, but I didn't think the need to interrupt your. He nudges your body like he nudges your ribs with his elbow. I've seen your dreams, and I didn't want to leave you. I didn't want to interrupt anything fun.
He has that fucking face like the last couple of dreams I've had were terrible. What the fuck are you going on about? Referring to when he got the two enemies of reality talk to him. I definitely needed you for that dream.
I was there.
The fuck you mean you were? I was trying to use you. He kind of budges his brow a bit. Look, I'm just more worried that seeing you is like an omen of bad stuff to happen to us. No offense.
Seeing your own anima and interacting with them, it is a omen.
I mean, it could be like I'm gonna get called back to the Sea of Green.
Splendid work with the Sea of Green. Good
Oh
touch on
no,
the
it was a
sewing.
team effort. It was definitely a team effort, Dodge Walkabout. Man, you think there's a way we could teleport ourselves to the underground from here?
What?
I kind of left the Calypse all his own.
From your subconscious to a physical, you are quite the dreamer, Master McKinley.
He kind of shrugs at that. Thanks, I guess.
Well, we are in your subconscious, so where do you wish to explore, Master McKinley?
I mean, if there was a way to get some training in for the fighting style, then that'd be nice.
Oh, that's yeah, that is totally that is not totally. That is a stupendous idea, Master McKinley. I can arrange a set of shadow boxing, and I have just the opponent for you. Here, he claps his hands together, and a ring appears. Lance, you recognize it as the Gridiron High School, Gridiron High, wrestling arena slash fight arena.
Remember this place? Good times. And then there was that one incident that happened with Edmund. Hmm. I mean, it was good times for me.
The ring arena, Master McKinley.
He slowly does so.
On the shadowy side of the other corner reveals with dramatic spotlights, and from the shadow of it would be your father and his full regalia. He'd be dressed up like a wrestler with a full unitard. He'd have a head mask on, and the head mask is this beastly visage with teeth and a jaw. Like his mouth is where your father's face is, and from that from where the mouth is, it has a bunch of teeth roded around your father's face, and he's standing in his impressive, true like his true fighting form. Like he's not skipped leg day. He's heavy set, sure.
He's in his prime.
He's in his prime for yes. What about taking on the the true the patriarchal head of the McKinley family?
Huh. How are you? I know this is all off my head and all, but like, I don't want to ever really fighting Dad in his prime like this.
Well, this is called
I'm
shadow
kind of down to
boxing.
all the.
Mhm.
Can you like summon anyone else?
Anyone you fought, because it'd be your memory, yes.
How about someone I fought with?
I suppose, yes. Who do you want to fight with against?
Arthur McKinley.
You barely saw him fight. There'd be little to nothing to base it off on. You would win the fight eventually, and very soundly, would I mind you.
Maybe I was hoping that I can understand more of how to use Aventurian power if I fought against him.
In your memory? Maybe in person. You didn't have any real chance to develop anything there either. You met him for a few moments.
But who I did meet and understand something was Michael. Let me get some training in first for this.
So who is it going to fight then?
Lance is gonna fight his father.
As you step up into the arena ready for the fight, Lance, your father roars in anticipation and leaps into fight with you. And we'll cut away from Lance as we will make our turn towards Cynric. As you would hear from, the speaking of other acolytes that your guests have either left or are in the process of being purified. What's Cynric's agenda for this week?
Can you make a prayer for Lance? For good luck.
Yeah, well, that's something that you would be able to do freely as such. What's an agenda that Cyric has for himself to get done for this week?
Well, he'll leave the acolytes to fix Lance. We can't do anything about Alistair at the moment, so how we continue developing our silver magic, remember how we gave AP to Alistair because during like the few sessions back, to like train our own silver style? Let's keep doing that.
The only the only problem with that is that you can't train passing off anima energy. That has to be an activity you actually involve yourself with, and unfortunately, the people around you, they don't use anima power to channel silver energy. They channel it through relics that are provided by. You as you as an anima user have a unique connection to the silver because of your anima power.
I see.
Yeah, you will need an anima user.
Hmm.
I use it around here. Just the background screaming.
I guess can you training him at regular silver powers then? I don't know. Train with Rainan with crafting magic.
Excuse me.
Well, you can definitely train with Reina. Um, yeah,
You okay?
I'm good. Um,
No.
I'm trying to think of how I'm gonna pass the experience. You're gonna be committed for the full week of training. So, I'm gonna just let the week slide for you. You'll get 3 experience points, one for the training session, one with the instructor, which is Reina, and then another one because of being in Solus. That'll put you from 5 to
Okay.
8 out of 16. And I will update it.
All right, gentlemen. Unfortunately, I have work early tomorrow, so I have to go.
Oh,
Ah,
later,
Be safe,
Kalis.
Kalis.
Yeah, I'll catch y'all later. I love
I
you.
love
Be
you.
safe.
You are dungeon?
I'm fine. I just
This should be a catch-up campaign session for him.
yeah, no, I know. I'm just sorry, just taking it in for a moment. Just give me a bit. Sorry. I just
No.
feel really blindsided by that.
Work
Um,
can be a bitch like that.
yes, yes. That's not the what I'm blindsided about. It's something. Don't worry, I'll handle it later. Um, we were with Cyric. Well, unfortunately, there's not going to be much for you. We will catch up now with Edmund. Let me change this music now, as it makes this little half of the session a lot more difficult. Uh, Edmund, you there?
How many times do I have to tell you, Myron? You can't help Victor. Now, do you have any threes?
I'll have as many
No, because
threes as I need as soon as I have a body, which I'll provide, which will be provided to me, and I will be able to help. You'll have all the power, and I'd have all the body.
That's not how we play Go Fish.
by the way, Edmund, that pygmy keeps eating the theories.
Oh.
Stop looking at me!
So, Edmund, for your week, what day do you want to start your focus on your character?
What day's not taken?
Oh, well, Monday is taken.
Well, we have to deal with Edmund opening the box first, don't we?
Yeah. I plan to do that.
Okay. Let's do Wednesday.
Okay. So, on the weekend, you had began doing the process to open the box, and the containment unit for the four God dang it. Ah. Really it? Okay. Uh so the containment unit that was holding the ring, the shadows, called shadows, uh it had a rather complex lock system on it, and had been spending a latter portion of his weekend and spending between Monday and Tuesday also, sprinkling his anima power in between each of his attempts. Monday and Tuesday taking the breakthrough of the rest of the puzzle. Tuesday finally being the latter half of it being resolved, and Edmund resolving each portion of those locks had began opening that cold sensation that bites at your skin more and more until you would realize that it's almost like the motivation to get this open is through the whispers and demands of Myron still. And even without charisma checks, he is able to whisper into you his interest and needs before finally, at the early mornings on Wednesday, a rather. You didn't get a lot of good sleep, though I won't have any penalization for you roleplay wise. It's just you had spent a larger portion of your time getting the box open. And on this Wednesday morning, it is fully opened. And inside, it reveals to you that the shining golden ring that represents Myron's anima power manifested. Victor, is pushing himself on top of your right shoulder, almost spilling himself over, and as if he could physically push himself into that box to get in there for the ring. He speaks, is it done? Am I able to hold it now?
Yeah, you can hold it.
With your affirmation, he just quickly reaches in and grabs the ring and, well, he just begins to pet it damn near. You can see Myron's apparition slowly make itself manifested behind Victor. The shadow of him
Jesus
now
Christ, I'm terrified.
even now more noticeable. His facial features, his outfit, that of a robe, long hair, a slender face, and a really pissed off visage.
Why are you angry? I opened the box.
I appreciate the box being opened. You be cramped in a box for a few months and tell me to be happy.
You ever been to Gridiron?
I like to be nowhere else in this godforsaken city.
My apartment was smaller than the room we're in. I know what it's like to be in a box.
No. A small apartment is but peasantry compared, maybe even nobility compared to being in that. Ugh. You have no idea how cramped and tight and all the walls pushing into me were. Myron regaining a little bit of his composure. But that is okay. I don't want you to know what true suffering feels like, for that is for the rich and powerful to deal with. Responsibility and all. Now, would you brief me on what has been happening in Spiral City in my absence?
Remember that thing that possessed me?
My competition, yes.
We killed it.
Splendid! There'll be less competition for me to be dealt. I mean, less trouble
And
for Spiral
anima
City.
users are now illegal. They're having a calling of anima users.
There's a smile. Oh, there's a smile on Myron's face that goes into a frown. As long as there's no anima detection system, surely I'd be fine going under the radar and
No,
not
there
using
is.
it.
They're called justices, and they're bullshit.
This is why I hated being in the box. I had the right opportunity for everything. Now, being
It's
an
probably safer in the box. I'm not going to lie. The Spiral is trying to kill anime users. The Spiral Council is trying to kill anime users.
surprised that then they didn't even know they had an anima user in the box.
That was before. This is now. It'd be funny, like the men in suits just walk in, like knocking on the door, like, "Hey, what about that box we gave you? Yeah, it says on the report that there was an anima in there. Kinda need to take it out."
Would you believe we had an oversight? Anyway, and what happened to my best friend, Lance McKinley?
I don't know.
He's not dead, is he?
It's hard telling with him, honestly. The last time I heard about him, he was going to college. He helped
Wow.
out a homeless kid.
Oh, I truly did see something good and shining in Mr. McKinley. Are you going to continue chatting with Victor? I'm sorry, Myron/Victor? What's Edmund's
No,
plan for the weekend?
I've got to call Captain Delta. Myron,
Well-
you're having a job. Congratulations.
I don't want a job. That's
Well,
for the poor.
It's either you get the job and you become a police officer, or you have to be arrested.
Well, I'm sure they'll have a hard time arresting an apparition, as I am not physical yet.
When Victor puts the ring on, you might be.
Why, yes, Victor. Why don't you slip the ring on? I'm waiting for the opportunity. There's no good reason to wear it now. Myron holds his hand. No, let it be. It'll be a matter of only just time. Do as you need, Edmund. You've already done everything I've wanted from you.
Edmund's gonna go downstairs to call Captain Delta.
You make your way downstairs in the sauntering stallion, towards the phone booth, which would be behind the bar counter. You dial out to Captain Delta. In a few short rings, Delta picks up. Captain Delta, speaking.
Hey, it's Edmund. We got a slight issue.
What's the issue?
Victor did the one thing I told him not to do. And, well, Victor's not gonna be Victor soon. Myron's come back.
Who the hell's Myron?
The person who owned the sauntering stallion before I did.
No, that wasn't Myron. That was given to a man named Grimtongue.
It was the same family.
A prestigious family in the lower spire. They haven't
Yeah, the
had
son's
any.
back.
No, they've been missing for several months. The whole family.
Oh, well, we might not want to tell the men in suits that Myron the son is back. And, that is because,
I'll have to be frank with you, Edmund. This is not anima related business, is it?
Yes. Yes, it is.
Fucking loud growls.
Because
Son of a bitch. Son of a bitch. Son of a
because
bitch.
Victor put the ring on, Victor is no longer going to be here anymore.
He has to
It's
put the
the
ring on.
death curse of the family. You can't stop it. So Victor's going to be no more. I give it a few weeks.
This is a weird. This is not weird. This is just an awkward pause before finally. So, do I write him out of the roster then?
We have
Victor?
to put Myron in. I'll send him to get police work.
That would be registered onto the spiral net.
Yeah, that's fine. We gotta protect Myron.
That's a stretch of the
Well-
word there. I don't even know this
Well, I
Myron
mean-
person.
Myself and
Well, why the sudden need to defend him? I'd never heard you mention this person before until now.
Delta, can you go into the room?
Will you be in a similarly soundproof room?
No, I'll be there in an hour.
If this needs to be discussed in person, then yes, come in.
Emin's gonna hang up and head his way toward the police station.
It's a raining day. Even the pygmies are not out and about. Though, when actually the real chat would be as you would like get ready to prepare and go out of the sauntering stallion. That creeping, icy feeling is just re-sparking itself across the very foundation of the bar. It's a very noticeable chill that's coming from the upper built part of the building. As you finally take your steps out of the sauntering stallion.
Emma's gonna yell upstairs that he's leaving to go to do something at work. Please don't use lunar magic on the bar.
Vaughn yells back, "Who the fuck turned off the heat?"
Yeah, I was gonna.
And then Emma's gonna leave.
I had to pick up a pygmy and use it as a sweater. What kind of barbarian I had to be to stay warm in my own place?
Disgusting, I say. Pygmy on his chest.
Lance, did you tell Edmund about the men in suits trying to activate the primordial artifacts?
I don't think he did.
Nope.
All
A
right.
whole lot of other things shared. How are you traveling to the police station?
I guess by taxi. Bill to the police
Crazy
station.
taxi, that is.
About a 3-hour trip would take you to get to the office. You would notice on your travel from the Sauntering Stallion to the Crimson Court plus police department, you would see in between Cervantes District and Gambino District that there are a plethora. I would say you have at least you can't tell that if they're different models. That's another problem here. All the justices look similar. There's no discernible marks to edge which of the justices you see are different. Though at most you've seen in a single group would be 10.
Oh, these clankers are getting more and more sophisticated.
As you say
Fucking
clanker, they zoom.
clankers.
As you say clanker admin out loud, one of them just flies closer.
Oh, what's up, Clanker? How you doing?
That's our war.
Our word detected.
Mm.
Engaging race.
I won't. I will
I'll
forgive
give you an
for-
OT. I'll give you a word that ends with OT if you keep hovering around this car.
No, but that's just all kabuki theater. What isn't is that there are you've at least seen 10 together, and they are seemingly doing patrols, flying around. You don't usually see them anything other than flying around, though. They're either hovering and then flying somewhere else. Your journey and arrival to the Crimson Court also sees a series of protests by non-anima users out on the front of the Crimson Court. There are at least 20 protesters with several signs that read rights for animas or rights for none.
Yeah, I agree with that sign.
Curfew is like unconstitutional. It's along those lines
You know,
of huh? Go ahead.
we have one of those things in the city.
Like Spiral
How
City
many
has its
counter
equivalent.
protesters are there?
Well, let me answer quick Linus's question than yours. There is shit. What was your question again, Line?
Do we have a constitution?
There is a Bill of Rights.
Not for
It's
anima
something.
users.
Yes, you're correct. There are Bill of Rights for Spiral citizens. And to answer your question, there are just police officers standing by to keep the crowds not from getting too rowdy. They would be armed with riot gear, so a protective face mask, riot shield with the clear through plexiglass shield, and they'd be armed with
These people.
batons.
All you need to do is like jingle like a couple of keys and tell them the ball pit's open. They'll go in.
Great, I've got to get around the fucking police officers to get to work.
No. You would be able to get to your office with no issue. You just see the protesting. That's all.
Okay.
Yeah. As you make your way inside to the Crimson Court and meet with Captain Delta, he has you sit down in his office and goes, "All right, so what is it?"
So Myron's family was the protector of 3 very powerful artifacts known as primordial artifacts. They come in sets of 3. The ones his family was in charge with is called the Cimmeril. Cimmerillus.
Mm-hmm. Primordial artifact.
Grimtongue is... Yes. There's a few other different ones. Do you remember the reports of a silver man floating in the sky?
I believe you were got Squad Goldschlager yet.
No, he wasn't.
No,
But
he
he probably would have heard it from Travail,
Uh,
or at least heard rumors.
Not much of a police chief you don't investigate.
Silver Man in the Sky. Yeah, and unless there's a police report about it, it was filed. No.
That
Alright.
sounds like marketplace. Hoopa Jubu.
So, let's see how much of this I remember. Oh my god, what were the fucking what's the equivalent of the boys with Plataris and all that?
Oh, Heroes League.
The Heroes League?
Yep. The Heroes League got really upsetty spaghetti at Lance McKinley and Squad Zero. Of
Uh-huh.
Travail. one of the Heroes League members, I can't remember who it was. Their name escapes me. They triggered something called the Silver Apocalypse.
Uh-huh.
It'd be a lot. You never heard the rumors of this like magical floating silver thing in the sky?
There's
a
a
voice that called
lot.
out saying, "I loved you guys."
No. Haven't heard a thing like that. No.
Okay. The reason why I'm telling you this is because I was directly involved.
I put your hands behind your back.
Something's, sometimes, Evan, let me break it down as being a cop. Sometimes some of the things you see and experience is the kind of shit you keep to yourself.
No.
No, I'm involved with this, and I don't
No.
want to be
I mean, I saw it happen with my own eyes. That was caused by a primordial artifact. There's a bunch of different ones. They're very dangerous, and they cannot be destroyed. His family was in charge of 3 of those called the Cimarron. If they're missing, that's an issue. That's a big issue. That's like
Uh-huh.
catastrophic. That will affect the entire Spire that would affect the entirety of the Spire.
Okay.
Um,
Where are they?
I believe the men in suits have them.
Then they're good in the hands of the Fire Council. Who else would you want to hold that level of power than the people who control our city?
It's not like they ever do
Edmonds-
anything wrong.
Evan's gonna look at Captain Delta. Oh. My Spire. You said the family was missing, right?
Yes.
If they're in the hands of the Spiral Council, then that probably means the Spiral Council has that family.
Listen,
Guess
I'm
they'll
not
be the
making
ones
any
to
sort of
activate it.
implications unless you have evidence.
I'm not making any.
You have
I'm just.
You're having a lot of theories here, and I'm letting you field a lot of it because you did a good job in a few of our apprehensions of anima users. I need your head to stay in the anima business and not around this primordial artifact shenanigans. While you're here, I'll also let you know that Upper Brass allowed me to remove the restriction off of you and your squad from moving around the districts. You will just still have to pay the same penalties and it's not penalties. You still have to still pay the same fines for traveling between districts.
It's another thing I was going to mention to you. I got a lead from the BoxNet. Apparently, some anima users were going to attack the Gridiron Power Station.
What is the Box Network?
Oh my god.
You saw the.
Look, Evie, whenever the box next was only meant for, like can access
Not the
by
Box
anima.
Network. The fucking. A reporter.
Order?
I know a reporter. Part of Gridiron News. They got a tip off that some anima users were going to attack the Gridiron Power Station. They were good friends of mine. I'd saved their life once or twice.
If the Gridiron Power Station was going to be attacked by anima users, we would have seen it on the news, but it hasn't happened.
No, it hasn't. I wonder if they were stopped.
I wonder
Anyway.
too, man. Well, Fletching, I wonder too.
Anyway, I'm going back to Gridiron then. You said you don't need me.
You'll till next month, yes.
Okay.
You're allowed in every other district, but not Gridiron.
Available. No,
Oh,
no, I didn't say that. You're,
I
you're,
didn't.
yeah, you did a good job. Keep up the good work. Report back to continue your the next work phase with Squad Swordfish. You'll need to work with Alexi and her men and her Anima squad.
oh! I need to give you. Did I ever give you my report on Alexi?
Yes, you filed it within the same day of the incident. You're usually really punctual with your paperwork.
Okay, I couldn't remember. It's been a long weekend.
You do have a couple of bags under your eyes. Make sure you get something of a rest.
I will. Thanks for seeing me.
The door closed on your way out, please.
Edmund does so.
When you do so, it doesn't close completely. You hear a
The fuck?
You look down to see a pick-me-up that has a doorstop. $5 and I'll leave. He quite literally says $5.
What's a dollar?
The hell is $1?
Pygmy reaches into his fur to look at a piece of paper.
Captain
we?
Delta, is this one of ours?
No. Oh, God, that's a big one this time. Get the broom. Hit it. Not the broom. Starts running. God,
I know we hired some on staff.
What? No, we never hired any on staff.
Why are they answering the phones?
Management has been trying to get them away from our electronics. They've been trying to impersonate our staff for several days now.
Oh.
They took my doorstop. He looks down where the doorstop was. Son of a bitch! You're dismissed, Edmund.
Evan's gonna shut the door behind him.
You trip and fall on the pygmy that was waiting for you outside.
Evan's gonna look at him.
The pygmy looks at you with a shit grin.
The Mafia will hear about this.
Fucking faker! Pygmy runs off.
I want to imagine, like, when Edward gets outside, there's a group of them waiting, like, there he is! Don't worry, guys, I laced a bomb in his car! Wait, he didn't get it out of the car! And one random car in the background and blows up?
Remember, no half-up.
No, half us! They all put balaclavas on. It just takes up their whole little spherical bodies. Oh, I got my balaclava wrong! Ah, I can't see anything!
Oh, thieves!
Yeah, right? Anyway,
Glad you picked up one.
yo, I got it, yeah. My wife made these, and if you ain't grateful...
Oh, hell, you can't see shit out of this thing.
After filing your report with Delta and leaving the police station, you do see the protest once you're back outside with the protest. You see that the people are being forced to leave and they don't wanna, and well, there's definitely more people than it was when you went inside.
Huh. That's impressive.
So what does Edmund want to do?
I'm half.
Mhm.
I'm half tempted to go to Solaris.
You don't know where that is.
Everyone's. Yes, I do. Lance told me.
Why?
He did?
Yes.
Yeah, I
he
did.
can't have told you how to get into it, and the logic is he doesn't know how to get into it.
He doesn't.
He knows where the
He doesn't
knows
know
the
how to
building
get into it, but he knows where the building is.
Yeah, where have you ever been to the Aristotle District to find a single building complex in the middle of a deserted area? Good luck asking somebody to know where it is.
Well, Edmund knows the general location. Edmund just
Yeah,
uses
you need directions.
specialized.
Yeah, you need directions at the very least to figure it all out. You still need to navigate. You were told
Yeah.
a building. You're not told which or where that building is, because Lance doesn't know all that detail to himself. In fact, I'd even evoke a little me and Lance real quick. Lance knows how to walk there. Lance doesn't know how to tell you how to walk there. How's that?
Well,
Oh, I'm asking line.
Huh?
I
Oh,
said-
sorry, I'm screaming in pain.
Thank you for good character. No, I was asking you. I was telling you. I feel like Lance is a little bit like me in this situation. Lance knows how to walk to a place. He doesn't know how to tell you how to walk there.
I mean, like he's been in he's lived in West Bay all of his life, and those landlocks and whatnot. He would know how to give like general, like, you know. I don't like you said. He knows how to walk there, but since he knows that other people need to get there too, he would give like some some stuff like, oh, if you find this one particular spot, you're like.
We're gonna listen
very
to the instructions of a 1d4 guy tell you how to get somewhere. We'll see how that turns out for Edmund.
okay, let's do it.
Back is Edmund.
Guess what, Dungeon? Edmund's vice kicks in. Let's go.
Well, no,
Famous
truly,
Lund
if
has
you're
so many gray hairs,
You know-
and Henrik too.
if you really wanted to have your vice kick in, there is all the Caribbean stuff that's gonna happen. Well, it's still happening in this month and in the next month because they're extending it.
I mean, why can't you
Edmund
just
doesn't
double
have
down
that
and do
much time.
both?
Yeah, let Edmund go into Caribbean, who's already wanted.
What? You're wanted? No, you're not.
He doesn't have 20,000 gold
Why?
to pay back the 7th time.
Well, see, you just gamble. They'll be fine with you if you just gamble.
Oh my god, Judge, I also remember, since
Huh.
you said canonically Lance left the door knocker in front of their place. If Evan goes
Ah,
around looking,
fuck. I wasn't. Yeah, no, because okay. That bites me in the ass twice. All right. So, Lance's
I didn't know
Lance.
about the door knocker.
Yeah, so Line drove there with the door knocker. Lance drove there with the door knocker. Though in Lance's infinite wisdom, he didn't realize how close he got and drove accidentally to the place right on its doorstep. So yes, if you could somehow find or track the door knocker, you would find the building. It's not gonna be, it's not an impossible task. It's still just like finding a Lego piece in a haystack. Okay, it's not a needle; it's a Lego piece.
Oh god, I gotta get fucking rid of that fucking door knocker.
Alright, let's go. Let's go to the Aristotle district.
You know what?
Edmund's,
I think I can
Edmund's
get
gonna-
rid of it.
Edmund's gonna pay
hey, could
pay
you
a
not?
cab to go to the Aristotle district to try to find
I
the door
was-
knocker.
All right. Well,
You mean find the Solus? You mean finding Solus?
So yeah, find Solus. He knows a generalized location. All he has to do is find the door knocker.
no. You don't have a generalized location. You have a series of quotation, coherent quotation instructions on how to get there by virtue
Yeah,
of
yeah, yeah.
hold on, by virtue of landmarks.
Yeah, Edmund's gonna hit himself in the head hard enough with a brick to lower his intelligence at the T5.
Yeah, you know that you all laugh, but I just think to myself how that would min-max the shit out of the game. All right, well, excuse me. Lance is both the characters in Solus are kind of doing everything, and unfortunately, I can't roleplay with Falcone. This would have been a perfect week roleplay to have him. So, with you, Edmund, from the Crimson Court to, well, I mean, where in the Aristotle district do you want to be dropped off in? You can't say north of north of Aristotle, because you can see it visually on the map, right?
No, right dead smack in the center of Aristotle District.
Yeah, I'm willing to
What are you
give you that.
doing?
And
Carl, what are
again,
you doing?
I have
You-
to, I
you
will
look
have to
like a-
stress out the one thing I have to remind not only the audience as well as the players is that everything's not to scale when it comes to things. So
Yeah.
yeah, while it may look like the center is really close to Cyric and the door knocker, that's still a impressive amount of blocks away from the people. So even being put in the center isn't like, oh, well, I mean, I walk down the block and I see it, don't I? I'm like, no, you wouldn't. The cab will have you pay 200 gold pieces to get to the other district side.
Sounds business with pleasure, my man. Says the pygmy driving.
Ah.
No, I wouldn't say a pygmy's driving right now. At least not in market districts.
Because they're racist.
Yeah, no, Edmund walks into the first Waymo.
Gavin's gonna give him a
stuff.
40 gold tip, so 240.
Thank you for the tip. Appreciate you, says the cab driver as you get into the cab, and he drives you to the Aristotle intersection. It kind of mimics the spire where that intersection. While we see a cross, if you zoom in, it becomes more circular because there's like areas in there that make a more circular shape. And so now you're at the Aristotle crossroads. Let's have you make an intelligence check and then add Lance's advice for a 1d4.
Is there any justices around here?
They're very few in the air. You haven't seen them as much as in the Cervantes or Gambino.
Can I junction?
Yeah. I believe I will let you junction this. And then add the 1d4. Is arguably the more important roll. The first of many Lance's landmarks comes up with the form of having to walk until you finally find yourself. You gotta go really far this way, he gestured to you. And then you'd find a what do you call those? Lance is scratching his head for a minute. Oh yeah, parking lots. The big parking lot complex. It looks like a burger.
I'll be right back. I gotta go piss.
Yep, see you in a bit.
That is something. I have a feeling that is something Lance would say. Is it looks like a burger describing a parking garage.
And so, the first leg of your 3-part journey has gotten a little bit closer, as now you will make another intelligence check plus the 1d4.
Hooray! I'm gonna junction again.
And remember, as you're walking around, there are like,
Oh,
okay, since you rolled lower here, you're gonna have to solve this one and see if you can get it. Lance, after telling you to go to the parking complex, to the parking lot complex, he told you to go to the very top of it, and from the top, you'll be able to see what he described to you as a big old tree with a mess of Christmas lights. There is no tree with Christmas lights anywhere. Just a lot of buildings. A lot of industrial
Christmas
shit.
light?
Yeah, big old
There's
tree with
Christmas?
Christmas. He said a Christmas tree with lights.
I didn't know we had Christmas.
De nada. It's shorthand for me. It'd be like gift day or some shit. Like it's a lot of work to make a whole society. Yes, they would probably have something like gift day, something like that instead of like Christmas. I'm just shorthanding it because it makes it easier for all of us to understand.
The only thing I can think of that is a Christmas tree with a bunch of Christmas lights is a fucking power station. Not like a sub power station, not like a full power station, but you know the ones that are like fenced in with all those little.
Electronics is a good direction to look at this.
Okay,
You
I'm
wreck-
back.
Welcome back. You wreck your head one more time over this. Make an intelligence check without junctioning.
Dungeon, can I do anything about this at all? Like move the door knocker somewhere else? Cause you know that's a oh my god.
Shit!
It'd be metagaming. You have no idea whatsoever what's going on with Lance. You haven't even asked about the situation with Lance and the door knocker. You had made no attempt about it until he brought it up. Your concern should have been brought when Lance was there with Nico of all people, like of a new random person coming with him with Solus. That should have been your red flag. Like, wait, how the fuck did you get? Why did you bring more? Why did you bring people?
How did you...
I got a question then.
I'm listening.
When we're looking at like the crystal ball or whatever to see Lance and Nico, was the door knocker there present?
No, you guys were
No.
looking at Lance and Nico when they were already inside the building, and that was why they were laughing at Lance, because they were trying to figure Lance and Nico. They were both trying to figure out how to get in, and it was just a series of Lance yelling, "Open sesame! Open sashimi! Porkies, go!" Yeah, I thought that one would work. Nico looks at him.
God fucking damn it.
You're stupid, McKinley.
Yeah, I get that a lot.
It's time for Sam to just go outside and blow up the door knocker at this point.
You do that,
You
get
can't-
thrown in.
I will not let you, because that would be metagaming. Nobody in Solus is looking outside to do. They don't do patrols outside because they never had a need to. No one would be. No one
Now they
inside
will.
Solus would have a need to pay attention outside because they never had this situation before. So as far as all they care about is if people try to get in the building, which, newsflash, only Lance has been the most recent person in a very long time, other than Cyric, who had come there the first time and was taught how to get in there.
Oh, I'm such an idiot.
You're not an idiot. Now the real idiot. Oh, look at Lance. You rolled a 12. Your idea about that idea about it being electronics makes more sense to you as you realize when you're looking up there. You can see in like northeastish that there is this in between these two large buildings is a series of like a large metal pole. It has several different what's it called? Street lights. So they have like different. All three of them have like red, yellow, and green. Red, yellow, and green. And it's just for all these multi lanes, and it's big enough to look like a tree with lights on it.
Oh. Yeah, that makes sense.
I try. All right. As you finally approach to where Lance gave you the second to last landmark, he tells you, "All right, this last one's a little bit the most complicated one, so you gotta really pay attention to it. Now, they're gonna be like these buildings that make a skyline, that make like a shape in the sky. You're looking for the one that dips lowest. Where you're standing, that doesn't make sense. There's still a whole lot of buildings around you. Make an intelligence, range, and then the 1d4 check.
Intelligence, range, and then a 1d4?
Oh, no. Just intelligence, unless you're junctioning.
I don't want to alert the justices. I'm already using so much AP.
Okay.
That's fine.
That's a nice nod. A d4. That's a 12.
Hey, 12 again.
Alright, so before I give you the answer, what do you think How do you think you would solve this, Edmund?
So whatever the lowest in the skyline is.
Yeah, Lance told you it's a little bit tricky. You have to find the building that dips in the skyline. But all the buildings where you're standing, they look the same. You can't make a difference on their skyline.
Maybe if Edmund tilts his head, he can see a better.
And you take a tilt to your head, and the buildings all take a dramatic vertical, but nothing changes.
Darn.
Dustin Ashes sits on one of the street lights a little bit above you and looks at you with a smile.
Why are you up there?
He points up.
Edmund's gonna look up.
Oh, there's nothing much above you with where she's pointing, but you feel like she's gesturing at the metal pole with all the street lights. Now, taking count of
Oh,
the
Edmund's gonna.
Go ahead.
Edmund's gonna look at the skyline with the pole in front of him.
I love your ingenuity. As you do so, you take a bit of time to like stare at the skyline while using the pole in between you and trying to look at different ways. And a couple of minutes pass by, and you don't see any noticeable difference until you hear a "Ham" from Dustin Ashes as she's desperately trying to like summon a sister of hers in order to be on a lower peg, and they're both trying to climb to the higher one.
Are you telling me I have to climb this telephone pole?
Well, it's a metal pole with a bunch of streetlights.
Edmund's gonna climb the fucking pole.
Make a dexterity check.
Oh boy.
Dungeon, are you sure I can't even talk to people in Solos to see if they know anything about Lance and Nico?
I still feel like that's pretty metagaming. We've already locked you in for the week of training too, so to interrupt it, I have to remove experience points.
I probably might do that because that's way more important than silver EXP right now.
It's not like anyone's gonna destroy the place. The doorknob was in front of it.
But that's a bitty big red fucking flag. Honestly, actually, before I even go any further, can I even do this? Let's put metagaming aside for a second.
Yes.
I come out as Pandora, get into the door knocker, and just use great distance to send it to Alistair's college. Can I do that?
Holy shit! Hey, you just used great distance. The next thing some kid looks is like they're walking fucking
The
normal.
fucking
right?
William Dafoe
And it's-
face.
The door knocker crushes that little bastard like a fucking pancake.
Pygmy looks up in abject horror. You haven't really practiced using such a large object and teleporting them between things. Yet, you could try. I won't say no. I don't know if it's gonna go as far as you want. It's just... Furthermore,
just get some. Yeah.
the only way I could see any reasonable reason for Cyric to go outside would be if some other person in Solus would be like, hey, you want to go out with me and do X, Y, and Z again, like another activity like Belvedere did?
Oh.
Yeah, you're locked into training
kind-
though.
And not only that, but wouldn't they also be like in lockdown mode?
Yes.
No one's
They
ever.
were- Yeah, they were no longer recruiting.
Why didn't I think of this last time? God fucking damn it.
It's okay. These things happen, especially around Lance. Definitely around Lance. Look, he has his own orbit for this kind of shit now.
It's alright. It's alright, Cydric. I'm allowed in Solus.
Plan B, fucking
Editor's note: I'm not allowed to swear this yet.
This has time to just drive the Donaker down the road. Just Florian Harris slamming down where
Oh my
some
god,
random direction.
the only way I could explain like someone would have like, some kind of issues that they notice on Lance's inventory when they've got it to his things, like, huh, look at all
Hey,
the car
Carly.
keys. Hey, Carly.
I've never so my issue with the door knockers, I've never, even between giving the ability to have other people drive it, I specifically the GM have never mentioned, yeah, you need car keys to activate the door knocker. I've never said it.
How the
It's alright. Hold on. If Edmund finds the door knocker, he'll probably put 2 and 2 together, think Lance is an idiot, and try to move it himself.
No, that's also still metagaming. You don't know why Lance
Damn.
parked it there. You have no
If
reason
Edmund
to
sees the door knocker, he's gonna blow it up just because it's Lance.
That's different. I can't stop
And
you.
it'd be
Sorry,
a funny
line.
prank.
It'd be be a funny prank. Okay, you climb the telephone pole with the 7. You know, it's a little bit precarious. It takes you a couple of times going up and down the not telephone. Sorry, I keep saying telephone pole. This metal pole that has all the street lights on it. So traffic's driving around you. Some people are honking at you. Lance doesn't blow things up. Lance gets his things blown up because he's Lance. Right, Lance?
Yeah.
You climb the
Excuse me.
metal street lights pole. That's alright. Utility.
Yeah, it'd probably be a utility pole.
You manage to see, after spending a few minutes looking around, finally in the east, there, Lance was right. The building does actually dip out of the skyline. Only Lance would have been able to point or notice something so obscure out like that, without ever having to climb this thing himself.
Well,
Or he
Edmund
did.
is short, so.
Or did he? Or did Lance have to climb it? Da-da. Well, anyway, you find that the area you
man.
need to. This whole travel for you, Edmund, had taken you. Each landmark is about an hour of traveling, so about 3 hours of traveling, and it's now late. Not late. I think early into the evening. Yeah, early evening. Something like 6 or 7 p.m. You'd be in the neighborhood. You still don't know where exactly he told you. Like you went where he said to go. Though it's easier to see it than it is to travel to it and be accurate about it. So whilst you're walking around looking for this area, I need you to make the last roll. D100.
Oh no.
I get an advantage because I know what the door knocker looks like.
You get the D4 advantage. You get a D4 because Lance told you where to go. You also get an extra bonus because you were able to solve the puzzles.
Oh, shit, Edmund, you solved my riddles. Save me. You saved.
Save the world. My final message.
My
Goodbye.
final message. So, you managed to take a couple of blocks to the left, to the right. The more you're looking around, the less people start to appear until finally you take a right on a street and into a large intersection that looks abandoned. There is the door knocker, something to your right, parked, right in front of the building.
Edmund's gonna... That dumb son of a bit. Well, Edmund's just gonna walk up to that building.
As you walk past the door knocker, Kabuki Theater, there's a sign that says, "Don't break my windows." The pygmy has AC and is listening to his favorite music.
It's just like a white pygmy dancing.
I'm tempted to open the ace or break the windows. Actually.
Mhm.
No, Edmund's been in Solus before. Alright, Edmund's just gonna walk into the building.
You walk into a dilapidated building, the building that the door knocker's parked right outside of. When you enter through its threshold, it's a little dreary. It's got that mildew smell, and the floorboards that you're stepping through don't feel reliable whatsoever, even for your weight.
Mm.
You do notice that there's a lot of dust in the area, and there isn't a lot of dust on the floor, meaning there's foot traffic at the very least.
Edmund is going to immediately switch over to his green eyes.
So you know that moment in the Power Rangers the movie? Have you ever seen Power Rangers the movie?
No.
Ah, damn it. Okay. There's a scene where all the Rangers are forced to fight these putty creatures, and then they have to go fight them inside this industrial park. And the lights are
You went
all
there?
dim. Yep, seen a bit. The lights are all dim. So the Rangers go, "Okay, guys, turn on your headlights," and they just turn on like vision for their environment, and they just give them the real cheesy 1990s VFX of like seeing through their perspective. Yeah, Mighty Morphin Power Rangers came out in '95. Ivan Ooze. I believe he's returning. It was a good film, and I imagine when you turn your green eyes on, you have this infravision that you're able to see through this darkness and breach through the shadows around you. Though with your green vision, you're not able to turn much up. Everything seems to be as it is. There's no abomination to nature around here. There's nothing natural. There's nothing of nature for here for you
What's that
to.
noise I'm hearing?
That's the line. He leaves his mic in an unfortunate situation where he's closer to the van when he steps away. I'll have to tell him when he gets back to not to work on that. Just for now, mute him, or I can tell you. Huh?
Yeah, just tell me when he's back. I'll unmute.
So, you don't see any real difference with your green vision. You're able to see everything though, like through the darkness and all. It still is a pretty much dilapidated building. When you walk
Now,
around,
is there noticeable difference in the floor dust between the walking areas that are walked?
well, you'd have to spend a little bit more time in here, and that'd be like a full hour of like getting the general gist of every place you looked before finally coming to a better conclusion.
Wait, Edmund has green magic.
Yes. I'm aware. No, you can only you've only channeled it using using your artifact.
Well, this is a place of. He knows this is a place of silver worship.
As you were
That
told.
he knows. As I was told, and as I've been here, somewhat here.
In a dream.
One place, yeah. Edmund is going to pull out the gambler.
The fucking the western guitar riff plays. The gambler's pulled out.
And Edmund is going to try to like channel his, not turn into a cat completely, but see if he can channel his devotion in a way where he can see silver magic, if that's possible, or silver, if that's possible. Kind of like his thing is, if he's using see if he can tell if there's a slight sense of silver magic in the area, kind of like when anima users use anima powers near each other.
Well, absolutely. I got that putting down. I'm just thinking about how I'd narrate it. Just give me a moment to think. Okay. You got devotion 2 to green. you have an artifact that you use with it. Sorry, I'm just trying to make sure. What is your devotion degree in actually?
2.
What is it?
Because of he got 2 because he's made the artifact
Yeah,
as a
that's one for the artifact. And then you have another because you completed devotion.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, I would say
Captain's very devoted.
no, it's okay. I would say you could do such a feat. You would need to spend 4 AP and use your artifact as a conduit.
Okay. Now,
So,
would that AP just be me channeling green magic, or would that be actually me using AP?
no, it's not you channeling green magic. It's you channeling anima power and using your devotion as a channeling as a different vocal point for your anima power to be spent through. What ends up
and then Ed will do that.
what ends up happening is that as you pour your anima energy into the gambler as your artifact, you're able to use your devotion too, and the anima power you poured into it, in order to create a sort of pulse, a resonance coming from your artifact because of the divinity that you're displaying from your devotion, and because you have devotion too, it's a very strong presence. If you were devotion 1, it'd be noticeable, but not very noticeable. You have a very strong presence about you. It's almost like you're yelling a declarative to anyone who can notice or see prismatic energy. Welcome back.
What?
Line?
Yeah.
Wherever you put the headphones, do me a favor and don't. You leave it where the fan can hear, and we can hear the fan.
Oh, my bad.
I appreciate
really
it.
hot in the.
No, it's okay. No one's saying don't have the fan on. Just, I appreciate you knowing. Next time, please keep that in mind. Thank you. You dispense your green energy across the building into within the best of your range. This duration happens for, I would say, the latter part of a minute before, unless you wanted to keep paying more AP, it would just slowly dissipate.
No, he's not going to pay more AP. He doesn't want the justices to find this place.
They already followed you. The justices
Oh,
comically walking out from the back of 2 crate
It's
boxes.
just pygmies are wearing pots and pans.
I'm a justice. Beep boop.
I am also a justice.
Hear us. Anyway, in the interim of you using this energy, Cynric,
Mm-hmm.
you're in the middle of a training session with Reyna. The 2 of you are actually been working together to help train the current new students that were in before the lockdown. There are 6 students that you guys are helping train today. But training's going pretty smoothly. There's not a real hiccup. They're getting better at conjuring their silver constructs. Though, you know that a lot of these people are struggling. Where you, like fish to water, were able to use silver magic without as long as when you were being taught it, you knew you were able to cast it with, you were a prodigy, basically. You can see the difficulty in the others, and when you try to explain how you do what you do, you realize the bridge between what your powers are and literally regular people. You realize that the difficulty is a lot more present for them than it is for you, Cynric.
Hmm.
How does Cynric feel about that?
He's a bit worried about him and wonders if there's a way for him to explain it better so they can get it. Because for him it's kind of like second nature, but doesn't come clearly to normal people.
And that you're an anima user. On top of being an anima user, you're also a Starman.
What's that rattle?
It's a pygmy.
Did that pygmy say what's a battle? No, he says what's that rattle?
I was saying boo earn.
Hard R detected. Engaging anti-race protocol. I just saw that. Welcome back.
Oh my god. Oh, he's mute at the moment.
Yes. I just let him know that I'm aware that Nico has returned.
And somehow Nico has returned.
He hasn't died yet.
Yet.
Cyrus, in the interim of the training session, Reyna gets called over, and Reyna's like, "Hey, Cyrus, come with me. Come on."
Sure.
Reyna leads you to a group of acolytes around that orb again. You see Raynor going, "Hey, yeah, come on over." The orb this time, though, it's a little bit bigger than a soccer ball. It sits in the center of this pedestal. When you're looking at it this time, it used to have this blank, sort of pale color to it. Now it's green. It's really fucking green. It's like Irish. We get it, you're St. Patty's green. And in that screen, you see a
top
familiar...
of the morning to you, Cydric.
Oh, in the screen, you would see... in the orb, you would see... not Edmund in his normal form. Rather, you would see a cat. A green cat. And everyone in the...
Cat, thank you.
And everyone's looking at each other like, that is the cutest little thing ever. Like, why does that have so much devotion? What kind of cat has like that? And then one of the Silver Acolyte members stands up and goes, "That's a Happa! Fucking
I know that.
I got the news for you.
Is there anything else around Edmund? Is there anything else around Edmund?
No, the notable bit about the cactus cat is you don't know it's Edmund. Currently, all you see is a cactus cat.
Wait, what about the vacation arc? He totally saw him transform with that.
Yeah, he
cat.
told him so. Yeah, turned into a cactus cat. Yeah.
Yeah, so he would know. He's seen that form.
They'd also give it away is that the cactus cat somehow has a floating gun.
Who gave the cat a gun?
It's
Hey,
from it's Second Amendment rights, man. Come on, don't infringe.
Okay, I know that cat and that gun anywhere. That's fucking Edmund.
Raynor and Reyna both look at you. I'm sorry. She speaks up slowly. Is that another person that came to Solus again?
Our character, Cedric, does know that Edmund has been chosen to be the Green Ranger, right?
Nah, I don't think that
Lance
was
told
discussed.
you.
Was it? When?
No. Edmund has not mentioned he's the Green Ranger.
No,
to
that's what I'm saying. Like,
anybody.
even Deimos hasn't told you all the group members. There's a moment in time for that.
It's gonna be now. Edmund's allowed to be here.
Now.
Edmund's allowed to be here.
I mean, like, Lance totally knows Edmund is the green one, because that's what he told him in the first place.
I wonder,
yeah.
in response to Edmund's devotion, can Cedric communicate back with his silver?
It's like an echolocation. It's like fucking dolphins talking to each other.
The only thing Cydric hears is meow.
Meow, 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 meow.
Meow 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 meow.
The way
meow,
Solus
meow, meow.
is, it's not. Solus
Yes,
isn't
I know
the
you can read
physical.
my thoughts.
Solus has a unique property. It's a metaphysical building. it uses the building that Edmund's in. He's technically in Solus, though through powerful magics and means I am not revealing, Solus doesn't exist on the metaphysical area that Edmund's currently in. He has to be given access to it. The only reason why you guys know what's going on is because that orb has security for the building, not for Solus. The the out of plane place that you're currently in, if that makes any better sense. You are technically far away from the physical building. You would not be able to reach your devotion to one another. You guys are. I can't explain how far away from one another.
Okay.
Different planes
Yeah.
of existence.
Yes.
Well, I know who that is. That is Edmund Miles, one of my friends. But the hell is he doing here?
The hell indeed. You see behind you, and everyone turns to face, as just a car makes an appearance. Beside him, instead of his adjuncts, is another member wearing similar silver armored and equipment and appeal, and they have brown hair. They look much younger than here, and he has like a sort of modeled-ish male face. Like he looks like he could be a model, and he's currently given a
Oh,
big
it's
ol'
handsome Squidward.
he's giving a big old frown. Yeah, which one of you dumbasses letting strangers into the damn complex?
This guy Cardinal.
The
Well,
Guy
which one
Gardner,
of you?
the
Huh?
Silver Lantern.
Which one of you, huh?
I came here on my own will. I wanted to say hi to Deimos.
I met him in Boston, but I thought he was pretty cool.
I just wanted to see how Michael was doing. That is something he's gonna bring up, by the way. He's just gonna.
Oh, I
met
see.
By a Justicar, he's gonna.
The bosses come around, and
all the
now
names.
everyone's worried about, what's gonna happen and all that. Come on.
I'll be right back.
I can't continue the scene with that. Oh, yeah, I know he.
Nico, how's Nico doing?
I don't know if he's there.
Well, if Lance isn't being cleansed by at the moment, what the hell is happening to him?
Passed out. It's still being your mindscape fighting. You'd also be losing.
I didn't realize that. Why is that so strong?
When you get punched back into the
I
corner,
figured I'd be-
God's rockabye like tries to massage your shoulders and goes, Master McKinley, it would be beneficial if you didn't lean into his attacks every time he threw one.
Okay, but you didn't answer the question. Why is my dad so much stronger than me? I don't know. He's not an anima usual.
Well, you can't
Oh,
use
God,
your
those
anima
are
power
really-
here. You're in your mind after all.
Thank God I'm not. I feel like I'm losing my teeth, but it's only me head.
Oh no, you're actually losing your teeth. IRL, lads. She's just coming out on their own.
Because of all the pain.
Oh yeah,
And
no,
to sell
no.
the teeth for gold.
The dreaded pygmies, I would take your teeth and sell it back to you. Truly
Those-
the most.
I
truly
got your
the most-
molars right
I'm
here,
back,
Lance.
sorry.
time.
You're welcome back.
Sorry, I had to really piss.
No, that's why I can't be so upset. I understand you got your own thing going on there, and it's totally reasonable. I don't want to put any pressure on you, bro. Thank you for coming back. That's fast.
I'm on mannequins. I'm
No,
on mannequins.
No, I get that. That's why I didn't even want to blow up your spot either. I totally respect
These
it.
pygmy medicines. Enlarged my bladder. Why do we pee so much?
So
Have these bodily functions
Just
are
a car-
beneath us.
Mr. Karu stays quiet next to the more loud, brash Justikar that stands next to him. Oh, ma'am, I just look like I'm talking to myself out here, the younger Justikar speaks up. I said which one of you had invited this one out here? Hey, he didn't come alone, did he? Or did he follow someone?
I'm surprised they're not stirring his son because he just said out loud that he knows who this is.
Oh, okay. Oh! The young Justikar looks at Cyrix. Wow, you were a tall motherfucker!
Oh, it's Negan.
Ooh, when the hell we got this guy here? Like, you must eat like 3 times your share! Holy shit! Why haven't I met him sooner? You've been busy. Oh, and you don't work. That's fair too. Big guy, what the hell is your name?
Named Slanric.
I'm surprised they don't call you no big guy. Get it. Where do you come from?
Well, I'm not from the city.
Well, fucking clearly. There are you all. Where the hell you come from? Did they breed people like you from like a mold or something? He's just taking a bigger look at Cyrix like size. Like, God, you're huge. Admin outside.
That's what Iron Hand
Thanks.
said.
Iron Hands.
That's what
LOL.
Iron Hand said.
And Edmund, because he walked on them during Emerald House by accident.
Yeah, you know, Edmund was curious if he was using roids or not, and did not see a single speck of pimples on that man.
That's what you were paying attention to. Oh,
Yeah.
I saw his pic. Anyway,
The news right here for him.
Hangs to his knees.
God, no, shut up. The young Justikar goes. So you said you know this guy. Why is he here? Did you tell him to come here?
That I did not.
So why the fuck is he here? And better question, he points at the orb. Why the fuck is it a cat?
He can just do that.
Why the cat has a gun? That's a cool looking gun.
Don't-
Again,
Yeah,
that's
why
kind of his
Ooh.
thing.
Woo, why don't we get guns?
In the, I'd like to imagine, like, in the actual house, Edmund's holding the gun. He's got, like, vines coming off his hand to, like, hold the gun in place to make sure he doesn't fire it, and, like, using it more as, like, a flashlight type thing.
Yeah.
And
I
then
get that.
in the orb, he's holding the gun with his mouth as a cactus cannon.
It's like, woo, why don't we get guns? That's such a cool idea.
I get your interpretation, and I don't want to say you're wrong. I just want to share mine. That is, I imagine the cactus cat standing perfectly fine, and then the gun hovers where Edmund's hand would normally be. So it's just really above his head for no reason. And every time
That's
the
even
cactus,
funnier.
every time the cactus cat moves his head around or something, the gun moves with it because the model's not positioned right.
Yeah, it's clipping. It's
Damn, the developers really didn't think about the 3D version of the third-person view model.
It's like when it came out, it was all pixel art, right? Now
Oh
we
my
have to like,
God.
translate it to now we have to translate it from pixel to 3D, and it just worked out well.
It doesn't work that
We were
well.
really we were high on mushrooms when we did this.
Oh, there's a TF2 update. Oh, it's just patch update. Patch notes. What's this patch notes? Fix the physical crash whenever a ragdoll is respawned. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you. I was really worried. Oh, wait, here it is. Horse Monthly. What the fuck? The Horse Run Monthly? Is a monthly event series for TF2 that features competitive six formats and oh, okay. Oh, that's pretty cool. Anyway, sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. I just saw an update. I figure I'd read it. Where were we?
This dude
Why
just
does
calls
the
like,
cat have a gun?
Why the hell does the cat have a gun? How the hell do I have a gun like that? I need a gun like that. Especially with all the fucking demon hunting I've been doing. Like, I gotta talk to Damos. Her fucking cat is loaded better than I am. You know this cat?
But anyway, yes, he's an ally. He fought with me and Lance to defeat one of those entities.
Hmm. Again, who told him to come here? Justicar speaks up. His eyes unblinking.
Like I said, I did not. I've never told him about this place. You don't. Setting size, because he has the idea of how Edmund may have figured it out.
Speaks up. Your friend, Lance, came in. He had another guest, didn't he? Yeah,
I think
yeah.
if he did bring
No. He had somebody else with him. Yeah, some of the other acolytes told me he had some, like, homeless-looking college kid with him. Oh, I
but
thought
now
that'd
he's been
surely
sent
get Nico.
home.
no, he's leaving work right now.
Ah,
I
okay.
swear to the primal, I will find out who those two bird fucks are, and I will slap the shit out of them. Just continue to go around.
Wow.
Be very. It would not be wise for us to have him wandering and yelling in our building any further. Go get your friend.
Fine, I'll bring him in. Pandora, if you will.
1, 2, buckle my shoe. 3, 4, he falls to the floor. Edmund, you fall to the floor.
As soon as Edmund falls to the floor, he turns into the cactus cat. Fully. He doesn't know what's in his defense, doesn't know what's happening to him.
You suddenly
Only
get-
knows that
so you
apparently this is
your reaction is as you feel the gravity, the weight of the floor underneath you disappear, you start to fall. You turn to cat scat.
turn into cactus cat. Yep.
Yeah, you transform to cactus cat. You fall through the floor. Because the portal is positioned the way it is, it sticks horizontal onto the floor of Solus. So you dropped in, and portal style, you get thrown up into the air.
I'm just gonna land gracefully on a cactus and like get really defensive and look around.
Where the hell did the cactus come from? You hear, you see a rather young man wearing silver armored appeal, standing next to a rather tall and very intimidating man with black mask staring you down with eyes unblinking, black coal eyes. Then you see Cyric and a couple other people wearing silver. They're all standing around an
Where
orb.
the fuck am I?
The
why is
fucking
that orb
cat
green?
speaks!
Yeah, the cat speaks.
Where the hell did you get the gun, man?
Oh, Primal Isles.
What the hell is that?
In the Emerald Isles.
Damn, even this cat's more traveled than I am. I really gotta fucking talk to Damos
Yeah.
about vacation hours. No vacation.
Yeah, the gun is my devotion.
Edmund,
Why did
how
you
the
come
hell
here?
did you find out about this place?
You want to take a guess? Starts with an L, ends with an E. Evan's gonna look at Cyric when he says that. Dead serious.
Oh, before that, are you not going to know certain new outfit?
Oh, hey, nice jacket.
Thanks, but As soon as Lance is done for his operation, I'm going to strangle him.
Also, this isn't my first time here.
What you talking about, cat boy? Is that okay to call you, cat boy? I don't know.
Cat
what's
boy's a
going
good title to call you. I don't recognize your authority, cat boy.
Well, I've spoken to Deimos before.
All right, then is that why you're here?
Yes, I actually, well, since everyone here, I guess, is silver, at least hopefully, I was wondering how Michael was doing. Emmett looks over at Justicar. Ooh, that is one big
Huh?
Evan's gonna stop, look at Justicar, and then transform back into his regular self.
Who just continues to give you the hardest of stare downs. He has he has nothing flinching in his face. He has a rather
guy's-
stern and serious glare.
That dude's kind of terrifying. I don't
Yeah,
think I've
tell me
ever
about
seen
it.
a person. I don't think I've ever seen a person bigger than you, Cynric.
Wait, he's bigger than Steinrich?
No.
Or around the same
it-
size as you.
He's not even close to
I
being the
was
same
gonna-
height. Cyric's taller than this guy. He's way bigger than him. He just feels
say-
impressive and impressively bigger because of his constant stare and his constant scowl.
So we'll get to yapping. What are you talking with Deimos about?
There was a certain project that Deimos wanted me to be a part of. I was going to see the. I was going to see how that was. I also wanted to see how Michael was.
Okay, so how exactly do you fight? How did Lance? I told Lance not to speak at this place. So how did you? How? What? They drop a hint or something?
Oh. By the primal, no. He gave me very vague directions, and unfortunately, I was smart enough to figure them out. Also, the
You're not
door
gonna-
knocker is parked directly outside.
Motherfucker! It's a door knocker. And why the hell are we talking about the fact that Cat Boy turned back into a boy and nobody's talking about that? I feel like I'm kind of eating crazy pills here.
Oh, Hi, my name is Edmund. I worship the green. And I can turn into the cat. Edmund turns into an actual cat, a mouse. Oh wait, Edmund can't. He can only turn into mythological creatures. Turns into a dragon, a
Rather big-
mothman.
Rather big for the area. You'd stay humanoids.
Bigfoot, a chupacabra,
What in the fuck kind
and Edmund
freak
turns
show-
back to norm.
of this younger Justicar pulls out an impressive handgun, as he had kept it leveled, but his fingers off the trigger. Like, what the fuck was that?
What? Mothman?
Love it! Like some fucking horror show for my nightmares or some shit.
Edmund's
You know-
eyes are gonna instantly turn green. And look
You know,
at
I
this
gotta
man.
talk to my brother about this, Sheen. He's pretty good at this kind of detective work to figure out the fuck this is.
Does that name sound familiar?
Edmund's just gonna go full green, like put his full devotion on display in front of this guy.
You just stop doing that. It's really
you,
weird.
you already are. Like, you like, your best of your devotion is this polymorphing. You're already doing
Oh.
it. Yeah.
I'm just gonna stop, look at him. His eyes are gonna just completely go green at this point and just look at him.
Blink, motherfucker!
If you're here
What
for
do you mean by
Deimos,
blink?
he won't be seeing anybody until he has finishing his own project, and he has asked to be not disturbed. Your journey was in vain.
Hold on, let me confirm outright. Edmund, my role has been silver. I take it yours is green. If you catch my drift.
Oh, you're also part of it. Yeah.
Okay, that explains it.
Blink.
Oh, okay, I see. So when I try to bring, candy with an I get in trouble. When you bring Edmund with a D, you're fine. I see the double standards here.
Edmund looks at the Jessica. Do I look like some kind of 5 gold whore you can pick up from Caribbean?
You don't want the answer to that.
I mean, I wouldn't call you 5 gold. I'm maybe like 4 or 3.
Oh, you wish I was that cheap.
I don't need to wish nothing. I'm calling cheap when I see it.
Oh my god.
DM question.
Ah.
So if Lance's car is here, where is Lance?
No. The colors are not unique to Spiral.
Where, Cynric, where's Lance?
He's currently
And
being
what happened with Nico?
Oh, Nico's fine. I sent him back home. As for Lance, he's being purified.
What do you mean he's being purified?
Actually, Jessica, why shouldn't be tending to Lance?
He's currently unconscious. Any further pushing in the procedure would not help. He has been. I've already administered today's session with him. He is fine. Your friend is a remarkable fighter. He does keep muttering about something about All Eyes, though, and keep saying Carlos.
Who the fuck is Carlos?
So, Emma, are you gonna think about the door knocker? Because we can't have that out there.
I think it's locked. Do you have his keys?
Actually, is it safe to touch the belongings, just the car?
You're his friends. No, Jessica wouldn't say anything. Actually, he'd just be quiet. He'd just stare, like wouldn't
Wait.
respond at all.
So, mentioning that name that you did before Carlos is safe here because he's dead, right?
Even if it's safe, I'd rather not use the words if we can help it.
That's what Lance has been muttering to himself through the procedure of purification.
Yeah, that first name was one of those enemies.
Why the hell has he been saying that name?
We killed it. Well, I was there, Cynric was there, Lance and somebody else fused and destroyed. Oh,
Oh yeah,
Cynric,
this
I
isn't a
also-
hotel or anything, so we kind of need we need you gone.
Oh, I don't know if you know this or not, but there's enemies in the Hammer District in the college. That's why Lance brought Nico here. There's also enemies
Yeah,
in the
that homeless
Market
college
District.
boy.
Yeah, there's also enemies in the market district. I killed one of them. It dropped some sort of weird coin.
Twilight Coin Merchant. You should not work with that entity. Says ooh.
What do I do with the coin? Do I just throw it away, destroy it?
It's your choice, not mine. Don't be so weak-willed that you need others to tell you what to do all the time. You will need to leave before end of day. Justicar Ooh leaves. The younger Justicar stays. Alright, the rest of you, come on, out the room. Let's go. Scrying's over. Get back to your the training sessions, come on.
There it is. That was that thing I said. Look, dude, still there. It's like a pygmy doing a Fortnite dance, and one of those scribes just trying to tell the rest of them. But the
He's
moment
breaking-
someone turns around, it's gone. I'm not going insane. It does that every day.
By the way, Edmund, have you seen Arnie on your way here?
Okay.
No. In fact, I haven't seen any pygmies here. Or in the building. Damn. I really wanted to know how Michael was doing.
Maybe you'll find out with time, but the Elm Secret Project won't be ready to fly until the end of the week, so I imagine by then you'll find yourself back here.
Probably. Oh, by the way, Myron is back.
Who the fuck is Myron? Because I don't think Sandra knows. Oh wait, I remember now. Although briefly. Does he even know that you guys killed him?
Don't know. Victor is no more.
The fucking Victor's no more.
Victor put on the ring.
Me. What does any of that mean? I want to imagine the
Ask-
the younger
Lance gets
Jessica
out of-
hasn't left yet.
Lance gets out of the healing bed going, what does it even mean? And drops.
Ask Lance because Myron is his bestest friend in the whole wide world. He'll explain more.
Also, what do you mean on? What do you mean that the Victor's gonna? I remember him briefly when we went to Nelgro.
Oh, Death Curse. Anybody who puts on the ring, Myron just takes over completely within a few weeks. Body and soul.
Then I wonder, can you restore him with silver magic then?
Probably not.
You could probably use yellow to build a new body, and use silver
Just a card like,
to.
so you're talking about some dude taking over another dude and using silver magic to fix, like, silver would bring back that guy to his original form, I guess. It's just, you need to be something crazy strong like Deimos.
Who are you, by the way? You did get your name.
They call me Justicar Winchester.
You have a brother named Dean?
No, Sheen.
You have a brother named Sam, or are you Sam? Or Dan?
I'm Dean.
Carry on my wayward son.
He gets a shit
At
grin.
least when you drive a black car?
Damn, man, you want to like label? How the hell you know this stuff? You've been fucking watching me?
I'm a very, very good detective.
Batman?
Those pygmy things
Yes.
watching me.
It almost feels like.
No, like Batman?
Huh?
So, I don't know if Cynric can answer this question, but just what happens when green and silver magic mix?
Jessica Winchester rubs his chin a bit. You know, I'm really good at hunting spirits and demons and using the silver to keep those son bitches down in the necropolis and all. So, not
What?
terrible. What?
Edmund's ears perk up at the mentioning of Necropolis.
Yeah, hell. Like seen a ghost or something.
I don't think you can say that. I don't think you can say that.
Hell? No, I could talk about hell. I'm not going into detail about it.
Kind of use this place as a rule, like a scolding the rules, telling people information I know that I can't talk
Edmund
about.
kind of like rubs his brow. So let me guess.
Hmm.
You also made a deal with somebody to hunt spirits.
No way! You talked to the horn guy too and got a cool gun?
Yeah,
Sick. Hey, cop it.
I hunt
chose-
abominations.
He pulls out from his back pocket. Here, check this out. And he shows you a badge. And it reads Spirit Wall Detective. I
I don't think I have one of those yet, but I do have this. Edmund pulls out the spirit gun.
Oh, yeah. You gotta be deputized. What, you didn't get the training you didn't get your training course yet?
Something about family death curse.
Oh.
Or family curse.
Oh. I see. You're in that program. The redemption program. I can't talk a lot about it out here. So I just know where you're floating, Mr. Sinner. He points his nose at his finger at his nose. Yeah, I know where you are.
Is there a
It's
place that
not-
can talk about it?
It's a family, not me. Generational.
Well, whatever, however it builds up. You'll have somebody come on by and teach you the ropes. Somebody eventually came for me. Took about a few months
So
though.
you're not gonna hunt me down, are you?
Should I? You don't eat kids, do you?
Oh.
I mean, you turn into those different
Hell
things,
no.
so. You sure?
No. That's just my devotion to the green.
Oh, hey, I've seen you transform to those different forms of yours. Have you seen this thing before? He takes out a picture of a very bad, huge black, almost bat-like creature. It has horns, has red eyes, and it looks
Oh my god, it's fucking
really
Hell's
distorted.
Wrath.
Is that Hell's Wrath?
It's Hell's Wrath. Oh, so you do know the name of it?
Edmund looks at the picture. Yeah, I do know the name of it. Why do you have a picture of Hell's Wrath?
Wow. Puts his arm around you. I've been hunting this sumbitch for a while. I have
Oh,
great reason to believe a lot of demons started appearing after this motherfucker was able to show.
oh, yeah. Good luck on that, buddy. You're about 15 versions out of sync. You need to be updated.
I don't want to spoil what's gonna happen to you. But
I don't want to spoil what's gonna happen to you if you go after Hell's Wrath, but good luck.
Hey, you're gonna lose, baby boy.
they're gonna need to put you back in necropolis and give graduate drift.
You
What?
You might not have to be worried about being deputized any longer if you go after him.
Look, if you want that vacation so badly, congratulations, you found your one-way ticket.
So you're saying that it's that tough, huh? So what, like,
Ugh.
he thinks just a car Winchester thinks of it. So what, like, 2 shotguns with rock salt?
No.
Wait till he finds out he's the Red Ranger. That's gonna be real awkward.
I don't think he agreed to it, did he?
Yes, he did.
Yeah, excuse me.
So
Lance literally told you two because you two became Rangers.
so you're hunting Hell's Wrath. You know
Yeah, I
that's
mean,
an
something like
anima,
that.
right?
Animals look like this?
That's the anima.
But anima users don't come up on pictures.
That I don't
They're like
understand
vampires,
how
man.
it can be seen.
Anima users
Look,
don't
I
have
don't-
reflections.
I know, but from what I understand about Hell's Wrath is that's the anima. It's the other three. It's steps in 2 through 10 you gotta worry about.
What does that even mean? Well, you're telling me like he like leans in with his eyebrow cocked up. You're telling me this motherfucker has a boss form?
Multiple.
Hmm. There's like a
Also,
lot
you
of
have to
demons appearing up in Spiral City. I'm thinking he's the king of these demons.
Also, you have to fight a father.
A father?
Fuck, what was his name?
Oh,
I'm around with Falcone.
I know who you're talking about. Look, I'll
Nero?
kick any man's name
Nero.
of the.
Thank you. Father, you have to fight Father Nero of the Cardinals for that prize.
Cardinals.
Yes.
What, a group of fucking punk people? Why am I scared of anybody like that?
They've ventured into yellow magic. They're going straight.
I feel like I missed a whole lot. Though I do pay more attention to hunting down demons. Or a lot of them in Spiral City. And I think that this thing is the king of them, or at least the source of them.
No. Falcone. Hell's Wrath said.
I'll allow you the one
Said-
slip.
Hell's Wrath mentioned something about a blood chalice and having to fight a demon. I think that's where the source is coming from. He did mention this.
Blood magic, huh? Bloody fucking blood magic.
Always blood magic.
It's always blood.
Alright, well. I think you overstayed your welcome here, kid. Zarek, go ahead, send him back home. Do your thing.
No, wait,
But
hold
first-
on. How far could you send me?
Okay, first off, can you show me where Lance belongings are? I want to see if you can find the key to the door knocker on him.
Oh, I mean, they have the storage lockers out, like, they have a storage room down the hall from where they have the patient's area, so the lockers are corresponding to the room. Though the patient is given their own key to their respective locker for their belongings.
Is Jessica O still around? I wonder if it's safe to touch to grab the keys from Lance.
No, he left.
Fine then. Can you lead me to Lance's locker room? I just want to grab the key to get M to drive that door knocker away from this place. Because that's
Wait a
just seeing like a slurred thumb, and the sooner it's out of here, the sooner we can all breathe easier.
Wait a minute. Before I go, which sect of silver is this? He looks at the Justicar.
I'm not sure what you're asking about, kid. We're soulless. We practice silver here.
You wouldn't have to be the sect of the ones that worship the two bird gods, would you?
What are you talking
Two
about,
bird
bird
entities.
gods?
The two bird entities.
Bird?
The two silver birds that bring about the silver end.
Oh, you're talking about the twin silver gods. Yeah, no. Not birds. Silly. Yeah, the apocalyptic silver end. When you put together the black hole sun. Excuse me. It's considered a primordial artifact.
Yeah,
And many claim that it wields the power of the cosmos and stars.
yeah, I know. I was there. I was there when that apocalypse happened.
Yeah, kid.
Those
If
two-
it happened, kid, if it happened, then everyone would be dead.
No, we stopped it.
Can't.
Who stopped it?
It's an apocalypse. You can't stop apocalypses. That's the whole
Yes.
thing.
No, you can if you sacrifice yourself. If you use all of its powers, that's how we stopped it. If you use up all of the power of the apocalypse sun, you can stop the apocalypse. But somebody has to give up their life.
Who the fuck died then?
His name was Zactor.
Sector. He was a friend of ours. In fact, he saved my life by taking it over from me because I was going to give up my life for it.
Lance breaks down the door. Zactor!
Those twin gods. No offense, those twin gods are a bunch of dicks.
Oh.
Yeah. Everything you could possibly want in life, but everything is silver. The entire world is silver. It's chrome. It's like the future.
Future!
Stainless
I
steel
can't
everything.
I can't speak for the prismatics and their forces and all. I can only relay to you what I've heard and what I kind of paid attention to in orientation, okay? I don't do a lot of studying. I do a lot of hunting.
Heinrich, when you get the chance, can you bring that up to the other Justicar that we stopped the Silver Apocalypse?
Yeah, I can confirm I was there myself.
Maybe I'll be allowed back. Maybe Deimos will teleport me in my sleep again. I'll just pop up.
I mean,
Done it
when
before.
Deimos does it, that's when you're allowed here.
I've been here 3 times.
Wow! And we weren't told that you were allowed to come in, huh?
No.
Almost like you get summoned here when you're needed.
You know what?
Now, let's relax. Anyway,
I'll bring a pygmy storm here next time.
let's get that key and get that door knocker out of here.
Wait, how far can you send me, Heinrich? Can you send me back home? Have you ever been to the Sauntering Stallion?
I've been like a few times, but also, I'd rather send you back to where you came in and drive that door knocker out of here.
I don't know how to drive.
Bullshit.
Nope, he's not wrong.
Emmett hands over and like reaches in his pocket and shows Heinrich that his ID definitely says non-driver on it.
Hey, Sarek, you can't drive the door knocker either. You've never driven.
The Chicola's like whips his chin. So the only guy
Fine
who can
then.
drive it is the idiot who drove it here in the first place.
Fine then, I
Huh?
guess
What?
I'll have to experiment with this. Using great distance, I'll have to send you and this goddamn hunk of junk back to where I sent Nico, and you have to have that shit dragged back to Travail or something, because that shit can't be here.
Whoa, 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 whoa! I'm not allowed in the Hammer District.
What do you mean you're not allowed?
They have cracked down heavily on anima users in the Hammer District.
God fucking damn it, Koa.
And you know
You
what
can,
the
send
question
it to
comes to my
the,
mind?
you can send it to the Sauntering Stallion.
And where
Can't-
district is that again?
Admin will give him the actual, like, full-on grid coordinates. And by grid coordinates, I
Fucking-
mean the address of the Sauntering Stallion.
Pandora
too far.
peels behind your sandwich and like shakes her head like, no, that's too far, man. Too
Well,
far.
Dungeon can't. Is that too far for her?
He said it for me, yeah. Before.
What about the Crimson Court?
Too far.
He's never been
I
there.
mean, it's too far.
Cyrek's never been there, so he can't do it. If he were ever been there before, he could.
I can't go. I can't use use his power if we've never been there.
A Kabuki theater moment. I can't use my power if I've never been there, and if you don't tell me you want to go there, because I can't use my powers on my own. I need someone else to say that they want to go to that place.
You know what? Fine. I guess I'll go visit Nico at college.
No.
Okay, but
Nico had been sent back to the college dorms 3 days before you were here. Like you're in the middle of the week, coming into the end of Wednesday. Nico was sent back home on like Monday, before even Monday, like on the weekend.
Yeah, that's fine. He'll just he'll just sleep on Nico's floor. It's fine.
No,
Find
Nico doesn't
them-
live in. Nico lives on campus of at Garden
Yeah.
Midfell.
Yeah.
He's gonna go to Golden Mithril and tell Nico
We're
like,
going
hey,
to travel for another 4 hours without sleeping to get to
I
the
did-
college.
Oh, I'm looking at the wrong. I'm looking
Damn
at
you,
the
Fog
wrong
of War.
college dorm.
No, because there is college dorm for the regular college folks. Garden Mythfowl has its own facilities for people to like students to live on campus, which what Nico does. He lives on campus. Damn you, Fog of War, says Game Night. Yeah, that's essentially it, huh? If you didn't have a Fog of War, you could teleport. You bet I enabled it.
What if I give Seinrich the address of the Crimson Court? Is that still too
he
far?
has to have been there.
Damn.
The caveat is he has to have traveled there once.
Ah, okay. Oh, right. Seinrich's not allowed at the Crimson Court.
Yeah, he's
Dude,
currently a very wanted
instantaneously
anime
arrested.
user.
Yeah, I'm sure that the whole being wanted thing is already done. Yeah, take him to the Crimson Court. I'm sure they'll allow him in.
Hey,
It's
right
a
this
funny
way,
misunderstanding.
right this. Also, we got these nice little wrist bracelets for you to wear. Come on, put them on. Hands behind your back.
I'll pass. I'm not in a BDSM mood right now.
Right
I
now,
know
he
that.
says.
I'm gonna push you
Why
down
you
a
gotta-
flight of steps, Evie. Why'd you have to highlight it? We all heard it. Why'd you highlight it? So,
Why you gotta make it weird like that?
the Vicar Winchester looks at the two of you and goes, "Yeah, I still kind of need you out of this place, though."
I mean,
So,
I was thinking if he could teleport me home, but apparently he can't. It's too far.
man,
I'll just send you to where I sent Nico, and you gotta find a way to get the door knocker somewhere safe until Lance can go claim it. Can you at least do that?
well, the issue is if you send him to the outside, you would need to travel with him to the outside, spending more AP, then send him again when you're outside. So you're spending a lot of anima power.
Good thing I have my silver champion form.
Yes. I'm also going to reduce the experience you gain from 8 to 6. You lose 2.
Well, we can't have the door knocker out here like a sort. That's risking our safety. I'll gladly take the penalty.
See, I swear, says Lance in his delusional state. I swear to God, I walked here. I didn't drive here. I walked here.
You're not wrong.
Why don't I just go outside and see if it's unlocked?
It's not unlocked. Lance has literally locked that damn thing ever since the pygmy experience.
Welcome back.
Hello.
It's the homeless
Oh,
college
really?
boy.
I've arrived, gentlemen.
Yay! It's the homeless college kid.
Alright,
guy-
fine. Send me to the Hammer District.
He's the guy who's been putting very, very stale bread biscuits in the sock drawer.
I hate him.
I want to go there anyway. Apparently they're running a sale on artifacts.
February, excuse me.
I want to go there anyway. Apparently we can buy relic scraps for cheaps.
Fucking game night coming out of nowhere with the harder.
Alright, Cyrek, what do you want to do?
Well,
The keys.
right. So let's get the keys. Let's go get the key from
don't have-
Lance's belongings.
Yeah, we don't have a spare key for the lockers. Each patient's given their own key to their own locker. You have to go to
Yeah,
Lance's room.
Go to Lance's room, bitch slap him.
Yeah, well, I mean, it has to be like somewhere in the room. It can't be on him.
Oh my god.
You know, while you're doing this, you mind if I meditate for a bit? Cynric is my ride home.
I'm going to need so much alcohol after this. Cynric is thinking. You know what? Lance can just go claim. Can just go fucking claim Donaker himself after this over.
Ooh. Oh my gosh, are you just gonna say? Okay, well, all right.
Wait, what happened? What'd you say?
No, so what are you gonna do then?
He's gonna send me outside like the animal I am.
I'll grab the key, give it to Edmund. When Edmund gets sent back home, he can simply drive the Donaker safely back to some sort of storage place. After that's Lance's problem.
Well, Lance. Well, not Lance, sorry. Cyrek, you're led to Lance's room, and Justicar Winchester goes, yeah, he's right there.
Question.
Can I look around, see if I can find the key?
You walk into Lance's room and notice that the air and the temperature in the room is kind of stale, and it's got, like, incense smells all over the place. Lance is, for the most part, unaware and unresponsive. He's just laying on the bed. He is wearing a loincloth, and that's about it.
On second, you know what? Fuck the key. Just have her towed. I don't want to fuck with this. I'm just gonna send you. I'm just gonna send you home without the key. Get something to fucking tow it. Get Yanagata to tow it back.
Yes, I will call a tow truck to my super secret base that no one's supposed to know about.
No. He's gonna try to send the door knocker to a different district and be like, tow it there, Lance. Figure it out. Okay. You return to Edmund, who is meditating. Edmund, whilst you were meditating, you were about to find the secret truth of the Spiral Council, and then you were interrupted.
That's fine.
Okay, Edmund, ready to go?
Yeah.
Yeah, just have it towed safely when you get back there. Alright, time
Wait.
to go into...
Wait, do you know any place in the Aristotle district besides this place?
Does Sandrick know? I don't. Princess Anne. No, that's Caribbean. Never mind. I don't think so, to be honest. Excuse me.
Huh. Well. Shit.
Alright, let's fucking go. Champion form time. Snaps his finger.
And you begin to transcend your skin shape, breaking your skin, turning to a pure being of silver energy, managing to gather huge amounts of silver energy around you. Oh, it looks like you got a little trick up your sleeve, huh? Not an altered state, I see.
Overblood, even.
Yeah, my brother Sean could do something like that. Like turn into an angel or some shit. It's pretty cool. I just shoot shit pretty well.
Nice seeing you,
I
Edmund.
was gonna look at before Edmund goes. Edmund's gonna look over at Winchester. Is he an abomination?
Yeah, no, he's a human.
Damn.
He is a worshipful border, so.
When I say human, I mean
So he pulls out a
Spiralian.
gun.
Yeah, pulls out a gun for that. All right, Sarek, how you want to handle this?
Well, first, I gotta go teleport.
Oh,
I'll teleport. I'll come with Edmund to the outside.
Opening a portal using Pandora's great distance. Cyric walks through this portal opening that shows the outside with the door knocker. The door knocker is sitting out there within the reach of the portal.
Okay, then Edmund, go ahead and sit on the door knocker.
Well, Edmund has to cross through the portal.
Edmund's gonna go through the portal.
It's a very weird feeling. You get pulled and then shoved in a matter of a split of a second. The shove sensation pushes you onto the ground.
Oh, that's a first.
usually it takes a lot to get me on the ground quickly.
Edmund tries to open the door, the door knocker, to see if it
It's
is in
locked.
fact truly locked. And
Alright, step 2. To where Nico sent you. I mean, to where I sent Nico. You ready, Pandora? This is the big one.
the Alistair slap.
I'm not sure we can do this, but let's give it our best shot. What happened at the minute? Where are you?
Edmund's going to die.
well.
Oh yeah, Dungeon hasn't told you to make a new counter sheet.
I have
Yeah.
one standing by.
Damn.
It is on stand. Anyway, where are you, Edmund, at the current moment after recovering yourself from falling?
He's hanging on to the door knocker.
Okay, well,
As
not a
he was
matter.
told.
It's not a matter about having enough AP or not, because your silver form, you can definitely generate it. The issue is the door knocker is a very big piece of equipment, and as you try your best, no matter how often you create as powerful as a portal as you can, the door knocker just simply can't sink into the portals you keep making. It's after the 4th and 5th attempt you realize you can't send large vehicles like the door knocker.
Fine then, guess I'm gonna just hack it to pieces and send it through that way.
Oh, it's a tanky car. I have stats for it.
Wait. Can't you just portal me inside of the door knocker?
Oh, you have no key, how would you drive it?
Does it
Can't
need
drive it
keys?
either.
Does it need a key to start?
I've never mentioned that it did. Though it leave you to wonder how the fuck does Lance lock it?
He just puts duct tape on the door.
To be fair, it was someone else's truck before APC before it was Lance's, so it's not like this thing was with Lance its entire life and everything.
Well, here, let me portal me in there. Let me see if there's a spare key.
All right then. Snaps his fingers.
As simple as snapping your finger. With your AP1, you're able to create a blink in space close between the areas that you can within your range, and you're able to, because you're not only able to see with your AP1 where you want to send a target, you've also already been in the door knocker your own times, so that wouldn't be a problem either. As you use your AP1 to put Edmund inside the door knocker. Edmund, all of your human bits make it to the other side perfectly fine.
Oh. What about my anima bits?
Your anima's outside the door knocker.
Damn.
He's banging on
First,
the
he
door.
doesn't knows
Hey,
Pandora.
let me. Well, I mean, Pandora is sitting on. I've mentioned a few times of a lady sitting on Cymric's shoulder.
Oh, he's never mentioned that then.
Well, not with Edmund here. I've mentioned it a few times in
Oh.
other roleplay sessions. Yes.
Right.
And on the outside, Edmund, you see what's it called? Dustin Ashes knocking. Hey, let me in.
Evan's gonna look for a spare key inside the door knocker.
Hold on. Me when minor. There you would check every place you could. You would not find a spare key.
Evan will look at the door knocker and see if he needs a key to turn it on.
You sit in the driver's seat and you've never driven a car before.
Now hold on. He can put 2 and 2 together. Oh, what the fuck?
As somebody who wouldn't know anything about a car, even with context clues, you can do your best to kind of try to understand what's going on here with the car, the truck, the APC. It's not
Is there a
straightforward.
keyhole?
No, there is a button.
Does it say start and stop on it?
It doesn't have that printed on it. It has a half circle, and where the opening of the circle is, it has a line going through it.
No shit. I'm just gonna push the button.
The door knocker turns on.
Well,
Oh,
I
good,
guess
we got it
knocker.
running.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, you better steal my car! Lance breaks out of the room. Better steal my car, jackass!
Fucking Brock Sampson, the moment just sits up. Someone's in my car. That is uncanny! I've seen him do it
And-
3 districts away.
Alright. Can I brute force intelligence check my way to drive this car a block away from...
Make an intelligence check at a disadvantage.
Can I, Junction?
Yes.
Well, shit.
Damn, that 22 was almost fucking perfect. Holy shit. Day and night, how fucking different those rolls are. Well, you do manage to drive the door knocker. You figure and fumble your way to get the door knocker into something. And then as soon as you push your foot onto the pedal, the door knocker flies backwards. Unable to control it, you drive backwards about a little bit more than a block until you collide into a building, another empty building, a single block away. Close enough that Cyrek, you can still see the door knocker crashed into this dilapidated building.
Edmund, I swear to the stars, I went to this fucking destroy the car at this rate.
Does Edmund take damage from this?
No, the door knocker's built like a fucking tank. I'm telling you, it has some good ass stats.
Good. Edmund's going to hit the button again and try to find a way to unlock the car.
Make an intelligence.
Okay, hold on. Hold on.
Yeah.
Is there one of those? Because he's been a passenger before. Is there one of those little things that go up and down to unlock the car? The door knocker? Little
Make
sticks?
an intelligence check. I won't have you at a disadvantage. Just make an intelligence check. If you want to, Junction, you
No,
have
I'm not
to
going to junction.
Okay.
Edmund crashes a car.
You fumble around the side panel interface. You click a couple of buttons before finally you hear and see the locks disengage from the door on your left-hand side door and all the doors around you.
All right.
Another one of the buttons you pushed earlier also turned on the in compartment headlights. So inside where you're sitting, the headlights turn on.
Edmund's gonna open the door, then press all the buttons he did again before shutting the door.
You're not sure if you relocked door knocker, so if you close it again as you do, it's locked again.
Okay.
So you're out to the door knocker, left it parked inside the dilapidated building you parked it into, and you left it locked. Line.
Yep.
Are you okay?
What's up?
Oh, I hear you munching. Okay, that's why I hear you. Like, you were loud for a bit. Thank you.
You're welcome. My door knocker.
Yeah, he parked it backwards into a building, but a literal block away. Zarek, you see Edmund walk out from the wreckage.
Edmund, what the actual fuck?
I've never driven a car before, and
Don't worry,
it's an
Sonic.
abandoned building. No one's gonna care.
Don't worry, Sonic. He's my idiot. I'll put him down.
I'll put you down when you're done with your surgery.
Would I say it's convenient that Lance is gonna wake up when the shoots are done?
All right, so you're gonna send. So you're still your silver form. You're gonna send Edmund back. Well, I mean, wherever you're sending Edmund to, where are you sending him?
Is there a way I can, I don't know, use my silver powers to conceal the car or something?
It'd only be temporary until you return, until you leave. For such a thing, it had to be maintained.
Or just collapse the whole building on top of it.
I'm surprised it didn't get on top of it.
No, it's built okay.
They'll make too much noise. Edmund, can you try one more time? Maybe you can figure out how to drive this thing properly. Why don't you look for a manual inside the car or something?
I don't know how to drive. Everything in Gridiron was walkable.
Can you look around for a manual inside the door knocker?
You're gonna have to portal me back in there. I locked the door.
Pandora, can you please?
Direct. You sure this is even like a feasible thing? Like, not to be rude, but your friend doesn't seem like he's working with all the tools in this shed.
I'm smart, but I've never driven a car before. This is my first time.
Okay, well, probably not smart to keep sending him go back driving, huh?
I'll figure it out. I've got a D12.
Well, wait, I can drive.
You can?
Well, yeah, I used to do some delivery work back in Julberg.
Edmund's going to look at the lady on top of Cynric's shoulder and just give her a look like, why didn't you mention this beforehand?
I was thinking about it. I thought maybe you'd come to a conclusion, and before I could voice it, Samric sent you in. Though I would be taking Samric out of his silver form if we swap physical forms.
I'd have to go back in to unlock the car.
Yes.
Come on,
Mhm.
I'll send. We'll both get set inside, then we'll switch places.
Dun 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 dun.
Da-da-da.
Inside the door knocker. Okay. Pandora takes over. A purple mist envelops Cynric as his figure and form transform to that of the slender, petite form of Pandora. Hello.
What
Oh,
the
it
fuck?
smells terrible in here. Bless you.
Bless you.
Bless you.
It smells terrible in here.
You only
Bless
get
you.
one.
You only got one.
No, that's just Lance sneezing about what she's talking about.
Oh, it smells in here. And Cynric appears as a anima spirit without his legs.
Damn, you're so tall they had to cut off your legs.
Just waiting for the appearance of Pygmy Lance.
Okay.
Hey, how's it going?
Whoa. This is... Okay, I do have cars. This is like a tank.
Yeah, now you see my issue.
Okay, pull
The button
this.
starts.
Yeah, push that, and, tug this. Wow, this is really stuck in there. Okay. Pull the seat up. You guys sit like barbarians. Oh. Alright, and... Drives forward. Okay, yeah, I gotta really step on the pedal. What the hell have you guys done to this thing?
It's an
It's
APC.
It's Lance's ride. Ask him when he wakes up.
She drives out onto the street. Okay, where am I parking it?
Follow from you.
I
Who the
mean,
hell
there's
said
a
that?
parking.
She looks around. Who the fuck said that?
There's a parking garage just down the way. You can park it in there, and then.
That's 2 hours away from where you are.
Well,
Damn.
we gotta get the shit out of here, so we gotta fucking go.
By driving, it's 2 hours away.
Oh, well, you were walking on foot. It's about an hour and a half or something a little bit closer to just an hour.
Wah!
Well, I'm gonna just drive this direction and maybe we'll come across the parking lot. You guys just need me to drive away from Solus, right?
Right, right. Edmund knows the city. He can lead you back into the main parts.
Can you?
I've never been to the Aristotle district.
Then drive back the way do you remember the way back? The way you took to get over here.
Yeah, Edmund's going to give the directions of where he
The issue is, yeah, the issue is like you followed a lot of footpaths. They can't drive through a lot of the footpaths. Though she'll listen to your directions as close as possible, and whilst we do that, let's actually go back and catch up on Nico.
Nico!
It's your cousin.
Where we last left off, Nico, the scene is outside of the college dorm, and the portal opens up vertically like a Rick and Morty style. Hey, keep your shit out of my Solus and get thrown out.
Nico board like this.
Nico dust himself. I didn't want to be there anyway. Fuck you, club. Stop.
Why did to be so rude, Lance?
Oh, well. All right, Nico. You've returned to the college dorm on the weekend.
Yes.
This college dorm is not your college dormitory. This is the one for the public college.
This is correct.
Poor people's college. I hate it here. Getting the sniffs.
This is actually where you started your roleplay.
Yes, it is. It is.
Yeah. You're
Oh,
actually around the
cool,
same
cool.
benches.
Nico immediately leaves. He walks away.
The benches
Is there
feel
like
sad.
is there like a city bus system in Spiral City?
Yes, actually. You see it's great that you asked. You see those dots? Those black dots that surround some of the paths?
Yep.
Those are bus passes.
Oh,
There's also
sick.
transit. Train transit.
Yeah, I'm sick and tired of these pygmy taxis. I would like to just go catch a bus.
You stop and wait for the bus, it's just a pygmy bus. You bitch!
Nico cries.
Yeah, right. You make your way over to a bus stop. It's a little bit away from the college dormitory, so I wouldn't say it's very hard to find, since in this college area and a lot of Hammer District, there would be enough signage to kind of direct one person to find quite literally anything, whether it be relic stores, the bus stops, the train entrances, other businesses of note, etc. There's a lot of good signages in Hammer District specifically. You make your way over to one of the bus stops and wait patiently before finally and timely, within like 20 minutes-ish, a bus would appear. You find that the people in the bus are just as simple focus as you could imagine, and they don't seem to bother you or even stir when you walk past. You take about an hour-ish bus ride from that half of the Hammer District all the way to Garden Mythval. It is, no, it's more like a 2-hour trip. It is a pretty decent trip.
Yeah.
Because you're going from one half of the Hammer District to the other half, with bus stops in between, with people getting on and off. And there would be a lot of colorful folks. There would be people in different sizes and shapes, men and women, families. There'd be a pygmy trying to get on board. They would not let the pygmy on board. The pygmy would start making a scene on board. The people would try to stop the pygmy from making a scene. The pygmy would try to hold up the bus. And people would throw the pygmy off the bus.
The pygmy would then lay on the front of the bus.
Instead of the buses having bike racks, they have pygmy baskets.
Oh my god.
On the front.
You can't bring your pygmy into the bus. You have to leave it in the basket at the front. This is discriminatory. I hate
the whole time they're throwing obscene gestures up at the fucking driver.
You would make it back to Garden Mythval. And as you approach, the heart-sinking feeling, that worrisome notice, what if I don't have my ID on me, slips into your thoughts, and you panic, pat yourself, Nico. And you don't find your ID, you desperately search, and you desperately search until finally you breathe a sigh of relief, and you pull out your wallet, and it's there, neatly tucked, your student ID.
Nico cries as a small tear of joy. This is gonna get himself.
There'd also be a notable business card that you've never had before in your wallet.
Wow.
It's an index card that sticks out. So you would notice it by virtue of when you see your ID, you can see something behind it. It's tucked in behind it. Do you wish to pull it out? Nani?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, JoJo style. You pull out the tucked piece of something behind your ID, and as you reveal it. It is a business card, or at least a sort of sized business card. It's all white, both sides. There's no lettering or anything of note on the back end, if they could call it that. Because on the front end, if you can call it that, is also as equally blank, save for one thing. It seems like a pair of lips with red lipstick has kissed this business letter. Well, this business card, sorry.
What is the single most disrespectful thing Nico can do to this card?
Kiss on it.
Eat it.
I was thinking of eating it. I really was. Hey, I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
Is that pygmy who is peddling the trading card game still standing on a soapbox outside of the college?
You know, man, I'm right here. You don't have to ask the GM if I'm here. I'm here. What do you need?
I give him the business card. I go,
Why
here,
the
I have
hell-
a new card idea for you. I walk away before he can question it.
Ah! You lose karma with the pygmies for giving them trash.
Hey, look, it's not my fault they didn't have the foresight to think it could be treasure. They shouldn't blame me for that.
Let's just blame society.
Society. The pygmies could not
Really,
change, so they blame society.
Really, they should blame this fat tit goth mommy.
That's it, Gotham. You return back to Guardian Mythfall. You do find that your return is noted that there are student protests across campus for advocating anima rights and providing a safe place on campus for anima users.
She's got big fat titties.
God damn it!
Damn, bro, that's crazy. I'm gonna go to my room.
Wow. Literally looking at a
I am-
video of Brock Sampson. God damn it. Yeah, lied. Yeah, you return back to your room. You find that your room is pretty quiet compared to the outside with all the people bothering around and protesting.
I want a big fat goth mommy. I want a fat goth mommy with big fat titties.
I'm still sad.
Are my sock drawer pygmies back?
You go over, Nico, to investigate the sock drawer. As before you could even pull the drawer open, it opens itself in protest. Two pink pygmies glare at you. What?
You know, I missed you guys. I give them each 5 gold.
I wish we could say the same about you. Oh.
We both look at each other. Hell yeah! Also, this is the first time I've seen you.
That's fine.
Do me a favor. Lock the underwear drawer. There's a freak in there.
I open the underwear drawer.
Oh yeah, fresh scent.
No. You engage a secret boss fight.
Oh yeah, Charmin Ultra, my favorite.
No, when you open it, hold on, let me see if I can find something that would fit the image of it.
Dear Evie.
The
Never
pygmy told you
again.
not to open it. That was the only thing.
No, he didn't. He told me to lock it. He did not
Yeah,
tell me not to open it.
Oh, sorry, he did tell you to lock it. Yeah, that's the only thing. I hope this video has strip poker bit. I'm gonna send it to you only, actually.
Secrets.
I have a secret.
That would take up.
I have
That would appear
I've been hiding.
out of your sock drawer onto the floor of your room. A large bipedal creature with an extended mouth and maw, split in the middle of its mouth. Its underjaw has split. It has 2 large arms, and its body is made up of these tough scales, and its feet are pointed, jagged with talons. I told you to lock it!
How's it going
It's a
there,
pygmy
buddy?
eater! The creature ignores
Oh.
you, Nico, and reaches into the sock jar as the pygmies
I close the
desperately
sock
try.
drawer.
Oh no, buddy! It just picks up the sock jar and eats it.
No,
Pygmies.
no, my
Oh.
socks! I have to go buy new underwear now.
This
Oh,
creature,
God.
It wouldn't
Huh.
I
sound
love
like
sustenance.
this creature, after eating this sock jar, stands there, and then pops out of existence. The room is now eerily quiet.
I look down. I open my coat pocket and I look down at Matthew.
He's curled up in the primordial pygmy ball form. Anytime you interact, it's like when you hit the A button on a Skyrim PC that's fleeing, that's all you keep getting. Matthew is fleeing. Matthew is attempting to flee. Matthew is attempting to flee. Matthew is attempting to flee.
I just pat the pocket like you'll be okay, buddy.
oh god.
You're also
And-
missing a jar. Sorry, a whole dresser.
Your ass is missing a whole ass dress.
Hey, that sucks for Lars. He had the top drawer in it.
I can explain that to him. Hey, Laws, a creature known as a pygmy.
Just like a monster ate it.
Oh, last monster ate your fucking side of the drawer. Ate your fucking
Monster
monsters
ate
and
a sock.
everything.
Sorry, bro.
Actually, that's
Nico-
unfactual.
Nico has some stuff he's gonna work on today.
Well, for the week, yes.
Yeah, he has. Well, one, is it gonna take up the whole week to do to get his fourth point for relic smithing?
Sure. Let me look at your character sheet.
That 3 of 4 on novice right now.
Then yes, because it requires the idea is that each of your experience points when it comes to relic smithing, if you're taking full courses and classes to get better experience in
Okay.
your ability. So you're not just taking a single one on one day, you're taking it throughout the entire week.
Gotcha.
It depends on
Alright.
and that's the thing. Like whenever your activities are, I try to mimic the day you choose them and explain why your character's been doing it. So for some people like Cyric and sorry, not some people, just in general when training or studying like Cyric usually does, or as you Nico usually do, I can make it easier. Like, oh yeah, you just spend the week doing it because it makes more sense, and I'd be able to say within that week you gain that experience, that single experience point because you were so dedicated to the craft and getting closer to it.
In other words, you're
Okay.
a fucking nerd.
So okay, then I have a couple of questions that I want to
Yes.
ask.
Yes.
My art dysynthesia ability. We discussed that I would get a vague idea of what an item that I create would be.
Yes.
So I want to sit down and inspect and tinker a little bit. DM, can I get a gist of what I would end up with if I were to combine my gold relic ticket with the Twilight coin?
You do not have the skill to transmute such a thing. That would be the immediate response. Like, it's not impossible. You just lack the resource. Not the resource. You lack the experience
Skill
and
issue.
the workstation to do so.
Skill issue.
Yeah.
Literally.
Oh.
And if I were to look at the silver life crystal, which I believe was not quite a legendary item.
No, it's a rare. It's a small-sized life crystal.
Would I be able to get an idea of what I would have to do with it to try to increase its rarity?
Well, that's a pretty straightforward answer, to be fair with you. I mean, to add the value of any one object is to add something else of its equal or greater value to make its sum total greater than its parts.
Okay.
Yeah, so in layman's terms, just get something more valuable and mix it to it. Though, with your art de synthesia, you're able to with journeyman too. You're not like you're getting closer to an expert level. You're not the best of them all. You're very good. You're getting to become really talented. With that knowledge, the silver life crystal is something you've never in your experience have been around. In
Mhm.
Mechalania, the ores that come out from the earth are not as bright or vibrant as this. You get metals and different types of rare gems that come from the earth. This life crystal, it tells you that it comes from such a source, deep within. Uh, when you look at items with arte de synthesia, synthesia,
Synthesia.
yeah, synthesia. It's like you're able to hold an object, and then when you as a character look at it, it gives you an item info screen, and it kind of gives you a brief summary of some of the things you might be able to determine from the item, even if it's not something you would be able to know, like understand or know. Like you would be able to see its weight, its dimensions, the origins of where this crystal came from, which when you read it, it doesn't make sense to you. It's a name, but it doesn't mean anything.
I cast Identify.
Guess what you're doing? Yeah, you're already casting Identify.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was just making
So,
a joke.
one of the other things that Arte de Synthesia does for you, helps you with, is helping determine what kind of items you can synthesize with others. And when you look at the life crystal, it's a huge problem for you. It's malleable. It's one of the rare items you've seen that can be used with almost quite literally anything.
Hmm. All right. I think on a day this week,
Yes.
Nico would well actually the university has item crafting classes, correct?
Not synthesizing, but crafting. Not as many classes as they would have for relic smithing.
No,
Or-
but they would have a small workshop then. Right.
Yes, they definitely would have a workshop of varying calibers for different occupations.
So Nico would like to take a little strolling meander on down to the workshop and see if there might be some stuff down there he could use.
Okay.
Wow.
The Resident Wah. The Resident Evil / PS1 styled camera angles come into play as you leave your dormitory and start to travel through the college. Even during the week, the January 4th week, what day would you like to have? Monday and Wednesday are taken.
We'll do this on Tuesday.
Tuesday, is it?
Tuesday, isn't it?
Tuesday, is it? So, on Tuesday, you begin to make your travel from your dormitory to, I'd say it's the workshop. It'd be in the classroom area, dormitory classes area, and they'd have a special classroom set aside for workshops in its capacity. The workshops teacher, before you walk in, looks at you confused and goes, "You're not a student enrolled in one of my classes. What are you here for?"
No, I'm currently I'm taking relic smithing classes, but I'm trained in item synthesis, crafting, etc. I was just hoping I might be able to make use of the space.
Oh, yeah, but you gotta usually reserve the time and slot for it. Lucky for you, it's not that much of a busy day on a Tuesday. Tuesday.
Lucky for me, there's nobody who fucking does relic craft or item crafting anymore.
Well, and not just that. Like the workshop has it for different. The workshops for different
Gotcha.
occupations. Yeah, it's
I
just
follow.
it's not as busy here, and you're able without like usually you need a what's it called, a schedule, like your schedule to pin for these machines, but because there's no one here today and there's not a lot of exams going on, you're lucky. So yeah, as if you say you're a relic smith, the relic smith equipment's in the back. No, sorry, not in the back. It'd be probably more in the front center.
Um,
Just don't
So,
break
I mean-
anything, and you have to sign in, of course.
yeah, he'd sign in, proper procedure, all that. He knows
Hey.
he knows the drill. But he would actually like to. So I would assume that the school probably has some smatterings of like shitty relic scrap for people to practice on, whatever. I actually want to look in the back if there's like a cabinet or shelving that might have some materials for item craft.
Roll a D1
I'll
hundo.
get back.
Roll a D1 hundo.
18. Well,
You push across a couple of the shelves. You look around the dustiness of the back areas of the work office space. You slowly lose heart. You might not find anything. That is, you come your eyes across a brown box that's sitting on the ground. You walk over, take a better look at it, and open it inside, and it seems to be some equipment. You take a better look, and it's like some vials that you could use, and you begin to see some burners you could use, and it makes a lot more sense to you that this is some of the equipments that you can definitely. Someone stores something like not item synthesizing, but like someone stored away equipment for making items.
cool. Okay. So yeah, I'd like to set about, set all that up, look at everything, see what exactly I have to work with, and see if I can come up with any way to either through synthesis or refinement try to increase the quality of this crystal.
You would have to have a way better understanding of the crystal itself with either higher like natural knowledge of getting to know where the crystal came from and being a part of its environment, etc. The other way,
if
Mhm.
oh, God.
the other way of getting like to understand more about this crystal would to have more of them and to be testing them and then having that test experience. Because otherwise, you're just looking at the same stats and info, and there's not a lot that you can diverge from it. And other than you, this is a really malleable material. It has silver energy as one of its properties, and it had that silver energy comes in the form of 3 AP.
Right. Okay. Then would it at all be possible for Nico to spend this week, his free time between doing his gen eds and whatever, to tinker with the crystal, just do like run like tests with it, that kind of thing. Spend the week familiarizing himself with it. I know it'll probably, without having more of them, or without being able to study it with somebody who knows more about it, it would take a lot of time and effort on his side to be able to get to a point of understanding where he could work with it. But he knows that the stuck-ups aren't going to want to talk to him about it. He doesn't know Seinrich at all, and he definitely knows he's not going to get more of this. So
the equipment that's in the research facility, in the workshops, wouldn't really help with anything but like crafting and creating and turning this glyph crystal into a different material, into a different object with it as a material.
Okay.
So for you to want to understand more and do your own research, it would be best to just go back to your to Nico's dormitory and just like study it with like magnifying glass, and for him to try to figure out what he's looking for in it. Because
Okay.
yeah, the item screen can only give so much details and information. That information can only be updated, as I said earlier, those two methods of either being more involved in this item's environment or having more of them to be tinkered around, to be messed with. If you're doing self-study like you had mentioned, don't imagine like you'll unlock all its mysteries with just one piece.
Oh
You'll
no,
get a
absolutely not.
yeah, you'll get a good idea at least, the very least. It'll still take time to study. Like, and in the first week of the studying of the life crystal, uh, you come across some of the earlier observations. It's just more pronounced. Like, the crystal is very durable. This crystal doesn't seem to have any scratchable surfaces. It doesn't seem to be easily breakable. Like, you tap it, you try to give it a light punch, you kind of hit it a little harder. It feels like glass whenever you like touch it and feel across it. It seems durable enough. You haven't given it like a full power swing or really put some weight into a punch into it. You just had, threw a quick jab and see if it had done anything, which it didn't. It seems to be responsive to anima energy. So anytime you spend or use your anima energy around it, it seems to have been like receptive, like, oh, there's anima energy nearby. And the crystal glows. So even when at dark, it glows with silver energy. It's luminescent. It's not very far. It goes about 10 feet.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Nico will spend that week kind of looking at it. He wants to try to get some familiarity with it. Probably on like Thursday or Friday, he would see if Matthew's done being a freaked out little bitch over the pygmy eater.
He'd definitely be fine now. He just what?
Just, Matthew, you're a merchant. You're a purveyor and procurer of unique items.
Yeah.
Do you think you'd be willing to see if you could find one for me?
Find what?
He looks over at the silver life crystal on his desk. He's like, do you think you'd be able to find more objects similar to that? They don't have to be exactly the same.
Matthew gets out of your chest pocket and goes onto the table. He looks at the life crystal. He takes out a little pair of magnifying glass for the right eye like a jeweler and just stares into it. Very nice, very nice. Not high quality, but good quality. Very good quality. Where'd you get it?
It was given to me by a friend.
What kind of friend just gives you something like this, though?
Lancelot.
He rolls his little eyes. Well, it's definitely valuable.
So, do you think you could find more? Or something similar to it, at least? Even if they aren't affected by the
It's just
silver?
gonna require a lot of digging. We would need a lot of mining equipment and logisticals to make a excavation zone. And what are you laughing about?
Yeah, and he goes chuckling. He was like, I have a feeling that won't be too difficult for me to acquire.
What? No, it would be really difficult for a normal person to get that kind of equipment.
Nico's like, let me make a call. Nico calls like, I don't know, like his fucking his cousin or brother or some shit.
Oh, we never really established a familial line. A brother seems fine. We'll say an older brother.
Yeah. Nico rings up an older brother.
Dinar.
I just look at you.
Really? Dinar.
And he'd
Just like
basically
away glaring at you.
he'd basically ask said brother like, hey, can you send me just any old
Oh!
schematic of
Nico, my brother! You want to go bowling?
He was like, come on, I can't go bowling this far away. My strike has never been that good.
Wait, are you still at Spiral City? Oh, I might be around the neighborhood. I can come see you.
Oh, that's actually quite
There's not a lot of good members of you too.
really, that's quite fortunate. I was calling because I seem to have misplaced some of my my old schematics for family equipment, and I just wanted to reminisce and put some old things together. I was hoping maybe you might be of
Brother, you
assistance.
can cut through the bullshit with me, man. You don't have to do all this. If you need your older brother to slide in and help you, I can do that.
That would be just peachy.
Yeah, I'll be there maybe in a month.
Could you do like tomorrow?
No. I'm tied up in Cubana.
Oh, it's always the lasses in Cubana with you, isn't it?
Hey. Yeah, about a month.
Yeah,
Well, you think
I'm rapping.
you think you could like email me some just quick schematics or something like that, just to it's just all I need really.
Oh, I thought you needed hardware and equipment.
Oh, hardware and equipment I can make myself. You know that, brother.
Then why didn't you call Deli? Why'd you call me? Deli's your younger brother. That's another prodigy. You two really don't see eye to eye.
You know how I feel about Deli.
Daenerys
He's
laughs a bit over
just-
the line. Do I?
He's just grand. He says through gritted teeth.
Well, I mean, he is father's favorite.
Don't say favorite.
Aw. He sent you to the ARP? Sorry.
That's why you went all the way out here.
Oh,
His
that's
dad
why you went
wants you-
all the way out to Spiral City. Oops, did I say that out loud? I should probably
Come
go,
now.
Nico.
Come now, brother.
All right.
Just
Don't fuss so much. I'll send you some of the family schematics. What mining equipment do you need?
just some excavators on the cheaper end. Nothing too fancy.
No, I want fancy.
Nico side eyes Matthew.
Fancy or
I wanna-
go horn.
Look at that.
I gore.
I for gore.
Maybe something mid range if you've got it on standby.
All right, I'll see. I'll send over what Dad has. You'll have to deal with Dad and the father later. Naturally.
Of course.
I'll be sending you an invoice of 10,000 for my delivery services, brother. Ta-ta! Click.
And Nico groans, hangs up the phone, and then thinks for a moment and remembers that all of the gold he has in his pocket is physical money, and any invoice he gets is going to be attached to his debit card that is all Daddy's money that is still in his dorm room in Garden Avalon.
What's nervous? I don't have access to my
Goes-
father's debit.
It's
Yeah,
like,
imagine finally making
What?
back to your fucking debit card. And it's like, yes! Unlimited funds!
But he's like, well, I still have the card information memorized. So, yeah, I can't make purchases at a store, but I can wire transfer. Nico is not too worried about the invoice.
Oh no. We are over. I do appreciate you guys for going with me for an extra hour over. We have you locked in for your study for a single experience point in relic smithing. and as well as messing with the life crystal to get a better knowledge of it. And you do level up your relic smithing from novice to initiate. There are benefits for getting to a higher level of relic smithing, which is a skill sheet that I need to hand to you as a thing, because there are benefits. Excuse me.
This is the fourth time this video has been sent in relevance to Nico. But yeah, so Nico will make the abhorrent decision to let Matthew view the schematics and give him some money and let him go buy the shit he needs to put it together and start digging.
Wow. I got you, boss.
So just to let you know, from initiate to go further to apprentice, you will need not only experience, you will need to do a test of an exam type style to go from initiate to apprentice.
Yeah, Nico's got this. It's like the only thing he's good at. We're fine.
All right. How does everyone feel about this week's session of Spiral City? I do appreciate you coming into our in for last minute, Trinity. I know the work is work.
Lance's body's just spazzing in the bed.
I was banned.
Yeah, Lance's body's spazzing on the bed unresponsive.
Sonic is ready to strangle Lance again as soon as
There's like
Lance
a
overcomes
cargo.
the
There's a
trial.
cargo. Sorry, there's a cargo line of Lance's enemies wanting to kill him. You gotta
At the
take
very
it to him.
in the very back of the line is just a single pygmy. I'm gonna get him. I'm gonna get him. The cutscene. What?
I was just gonna say, if anybody's ever seen a playthrough of The Forest, it's the fucking kid tweaking on the floor.
Yeah, that's what I'm going
Right here,
for.
right here, right here.
That's what Lance is doing right now. Just fucking tweaking on the fucking floor like that on the bed.
So I'm gonna give cutscenes and then a preview for our next session. So cutscene, there's two of them. First one is the camera goes into the ground and we follow the adventures of Eclipse from the weekend, bringing Kelnon back into the Undertown to now spending a full week in the Undertown. He uses his anima powers to create artificial sun to help with some of the growing of moss and different things. He uses some of his powers to help fight back some mukbangs. He really used some time there to help people. Eclipse then pauses himself on the Thursday that you guys are here on this Thursday. He pauses himself and goes, "Why the fuck am I still down here? Lance should be here. I can't even call him. Ugh. How the fuck do I call anyone?" Eclipse thinks to himself. And we leave Eclipse
honey.
in the Undertown, worried about how he's gonna get back home if he doesn't even know when to go back or why. Where's Lance? And all this. In the interim, we return up to the surface, not to the surface of the city, rather into the sewers, as we catch Talon. Talon finally looks at his compatriot, a tall shark man, going, I think this is the one. Talon pops up the lid, the street lid, and he appears, looking around at a quiet, closed part of the city. There doesn't seem to be a lot of foot traffic, no foot traffic at all here, or cars that matter. It seems far away from any of the districts, to be fair. It sits at a sort of awkward underhill, but close enough for the audience to see that sewer opening leads about 100, 200 feet away from the Nelcro entrance of the Nelcro district. Don't worry. We will break in and get a cure for you. I will not let you perish. Talon looks at the Nelcro district determined to break back in to help Terry, the shark. Our preview for our next session.
Terry.
I tap my little podium. And go, the weekend. Everyone gets a cool dream. Everyone gets to wear suits. The Prismager squad is born. The next episode, Spiral City Prismager born.
Let's build a dream together.
Break into the narration room. You sons of bitch!
20% tariff, no exception.
All right. I appreciate you guys being part of Spiral City as always. If there's anything you guys want to share with me, by all means, I'm always a DM away. Comments, questions, concerns, share with us here or share with me personally, by all means. I hope you guys enjoyed this week's session and look forward to our next.
Yeah.
Love you, bro.
Love you, Lon, and have a great night, everyone.
Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night, channel. Have a good night, everyone. Thank you for watching.